The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
We have ways of making you talk.
It's getting to the point where I'm no fun anymore. I am sorry. Sometimes it hurts so badly I must cry out loud. I am lonely. I am yours. You are mine. You are what you are. Remember what we've said and done and felt about each other. Babe, have mercy. Don't let the past remind us of what we are not now. I am not dreaming. I am yours. You are mine. You are what you are. You make it hard. Sail away from the dark. You are free. I am alive. This does not mean I don't love you. I do. That's forever. Listen for always. I am yours, you are mine, you are what you are. You make it hard, and you make it hard, and you make it hard, and you make it hard. Friday evening, Sunday in the afternoon. What have you got to lose? Can I tell it like it is? Listen to me, baby. It's my heart that's inside dying, and that's what I have to I'm going to fly away. What have I got to lose? Chestnut brown canary, ruby throated sparrow. Sing a song, don't be long. Thrill me to the marrow.
Yes. Come on. Yes, man. Yes, man. That's a weird song, Sweet Judy Blue Eyes.
It goes all over the shop, doesn't it?
It's a weird... How familiar are you? I'm just tempted to do the whole show just playing different versions of Sweet Judy Blue Eyes. The fact that it's a pun...
Oh, yeah.
Because it's sweet, as in it's a musical suite, S-U-I-T-E, but Sweet Judy Blue Eyes. It's about Judy... Not Judy Sills, it's about... Judy... It's about
Judy.
It's about Judy. I've got some of her albums. I tried to get her. She was over here this month. I tried to get her on the show. Judy Collins. Or was she married to the teacher from Please Sir? Tim Arberton. What was his name? John Alderton.
This is what you're going to be like in the old people's home.
So Judy Collins. Sweet Judy Blue Eyes.
Right.
I'm just tempted just to play this for the whole... This is you need the introduction. You need the introduction.
Does it not go...
No, the introduction of them live at Woodstock is them going, this is only the second... See, I think it's Graham Nash going, this is only the second time we've played together, and we're shitting ourselves. That's...
talking like that for?
Because that horrible nasal... transatlantic.
I got the joint for when we get into the electrician.
Here we go.
Hey, man, I just gotta say...
Stephen Steele's doing it. Hey, man, I gotta say, this is only the second time we play together.
that you people have gotta be the strongest bunch of people I ever saw. 3 days, man, 3 days. We just love you. We just love you. Tell them who we are.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome.
Hello, Tess, 4965. Hi.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome with us Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young.
Getting to the point.
Maybe there's a bit later on. It's only the second time we've ever played in front of a live audience and we're shitting ourselves.
Gosh.
How many people? 500,000 people at Woodstock. It lasted for 3 days. How many people died there? I tell you why I'm asking that question, because there's a great documentary that my sister turned me on to, then a lot of you turned me on to. There are two versions of this documentary, two different documentaries about the same story, the Fyre Festival. Big festival last year or the year before, 2017 maybe.
Yeah, it was all over Twitter, wasn't it?
Big luxury festival, like $25,000 a ticket, yurts.
Millionaires going there.
Millionaires going there, and they rock up there. And now I've not seen the end of the documentary. I've got 30 minutes to go, and I'm really hoping in the last 30 minutes, Billy or Barry or whatever his name is can turn it around. I don't know the full story, so maybe he turns it around. We just don't know. But people rocking up to, they had a private island, and then they got kicked off the private island because they referenced Pablo Escobar owning the island, and the leaseholder said, you can use the island, but please don't mention Pablo Escobar. We're trying to improve the island's image, and all the marketing is it's an island owned by Pablo Escobar. Kicked off straight away, so they end up in not such an exclusive island. It was like actually quite a big town in there, and anyway, and a guy said, "Listen, it's an incredible story, right? We should try and get some of the players from it, because there's a guy in his it's a guy's in his 50s, right? And the thing is, I wonder if it is an incredible Fyre documentary, Evian Water.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't there a crowdfunder for that person?
What person?
Someone doesn't get paid for water or something.
Oh, no. Don't worry about that, right? So they're massively in debt, right? And they've got 4 trucks full of Evian water. Right. And the customs says, yeah, we got the water. You owe us $175,000 import duty. Right?
What?
And there's a guy who's in his 50s. Hello, caller, you're on the radio.
Hello, darling. What's your text?
Okay. There is... so there's a guy in his 50s who's part of the organisational team. He's part of the promotions, I think, right? And he's a gay guy, right? And he tells this story laughing, but it's horrific. I think he's laughing out of embarrassment, out of shame, and out of just how ridiculous this thing got. I think this is the clip here. I've just found it on YouTube.
I'm not going to talk about that. Let me tell you something. We had 4 containers filled, 4 18-wheeler trucks filled with Evian water.
There may be bad language, so I'm going to hover over the old Dumpington. Here we go. Oh, this is incredible.
Containers filled, 4 18-wheeler trucks filled with Evian water. But I had left the week before for 2 days to go to meetings in Bermuda for the America's Cup, and when I came back, I'd missed the big meeting with Customs, and of course Customs had said to Billy and the gang, you need to pay us $175,000 in cash today for us to release the water. I went down. Well, Billy called me. I'm going to speak completely, this won't go that far, I'm sure, but Billy called and said, Andy, we need you to take one big thing for the team. And I said, oh my gosh, I've been taking something for the team every day. He said, well, you're our wonderful gay leader, and we need you to go down. Will you suck dick to fix this water problem?
It's incredible.
And I said, Billy, what? He said, Andy, if you will go down and suck...
We know what he's going to do.
Dick, who's the head of Customs, and get him to clear all of the containers with water, you will save this festival.
It's not a metaphor.
And I
he
literally
actually wants him to do it.
Drove home, took a shower, I drank some mouthwash. I'm like, oh my gosh, and I got into my car to drive across the island to take one for the team. And I got to his office fully prepared to suck it.
Okay.
But he couldn't have been nicer. And he's like, Andy, listen, I will release all the water. I will let you serve it. But I want to be one of the first people to be paid this import fee for what you're doing. And I said, okay, great. And I got back and I had all the water that we needed. Can you imagine in my 30 years of a career that this is what I was going to do? I was going to do that, honestly, to save the festival.
It's an incredible film. I mean, it's funny and you're laughing. And I was laughing as I watched it. I thought, yeah, okay, supposing that would be a 25-year-old girl.
Yeah.
Asked to go and take one for the team. It's wrong. It's wrong in every... It's an incredible film, right? But the reason I know how many people died at Woodstock is because someone in the film says, look, you know, Woodstock... when people talk about Woodstock, right, this is before it happened, before they knew it was going to be a disaster, but it was looking like it was going to be a mess. He said, look, when people talk about Woodstock, they talk about the music, right? They just talk about the music, the rock and roll. They don't talk about the freeways being blocked with cars for days as people abandoned their cars, which they did. They don't talk about the mud, which they do a little bit. They don't talk about the number of people who died at Woodstock. So maybe we'll get away with this at this Fyre festival. It's on Netflix, that film. There's another one on Hulu, apparently. And I thought, that's a fun game to play. How many people died at Woodstock? Now, 500,000 people, 3 days, a lot of bad acid. Don't touch the brown acid. How many people do you think died at the Woodstock Festival in 1969, I guess it was?
The voice I'm getting from the ether is 26.
Okay. 2.
Oh.
2 people died. One died from drugs. The other person died. I didn't know this. They went to sleep under a tractor.
What'd you do that for? And what, and the tractor started? Or?
Well, one has to assume that the tractor started and rolled over them.
What?
I mean, this is the thing, hippies. Don't take the brown acid. Instead of you don't take the brown acid, then sleep under a tractor. Jack, would you ever sleep under a tractor whilst high on drugs?
No.
Well, then there you go. Then your life has just been saved, young man. Sing hosannas. What can we do for you tonight, Jack?
Oh, I was just phoning up to ask how you're doing.
Ah, that's none of your business! Oh, what do I sound like then? That's none of your business! Bobcat Goldthwait. A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. Although it hurts my throat.
Don't do it again.
Here's the thing, Jack. Right this second I'm all right, because I'm with you, I'm with Catherine, I've got Sam. Wednesday I nearly jumped off a bridge. So, you know, swings and roundabouts, highs and lows. Highs and lows. How are you doing?
Oh, well, I'm doing fine, but...
I'm Doing Fine, by the way, is one of Jason Donovan's greatest songs. You know that one? I'm doing fine. Dun, 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 dun. It's like a 60s.
I don't remember that one.
No one says I love her. She no one understands.
Yes.
But if I said I walk away... I think I'm singing a different song now.
You are.
Ask me how I'm doing now. Take it from me. I'm doing fine.
Right, because my sister used to love Jason Donovan, so it will be there in my memory banks, but the way you sang it, no.
No, okay. Do you know the song, Jack?
No.
Do you know Jason Donovan?
Sorry, no.
What? This is one of the greatest. This is one of the greats. Here we go. 60s style.
Oh, they were trying to make him all, guitar-y, weren't they? Oh, this is like a Day Tripper.
Isn't it? Exactly like Day Tripper.
Never make her happy.
She never understood. And when I said I'd walk away, she never thought I would. Oh, it's a bit hot there.
I'm doing fine.
Oh, look at all that hair.
I tried to have my hair like that. Anyway, yes, Jack.
Okay, so, I went back to the doctors today.
Yeah.
And they told me how you doing with your mental health.
Yes.
And I turned around and said to them...
F you, losers! F you, doctor! F you, and then you smeared fecal matter on their faces. That's what you did. That's how you told them how you were doing. Did you?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
Okay.
Probably best you did.
I turned around and said to them... Look,
why did you turn around?
He turns around a lot.
Why weren't you facing them?
Aha, aha,
aha, aha, aha.
So I said to them, it doesn't matter if you've got mental health. Mental health is just something. But the main thing is what people see you for who you are.
Yes.
And they said, what do you mean? And I said, well, it's like wearing makeup, isn't it?
Yep.
Nobody knows what you feel like on the outside. Not on the inside, but on the outside.
What? Let me turn around a second. Hang on. What?
Jack, can I make a suggestion? When you're talking to a doctor, just tell him how you feel. What's with the riddles?
You can get... No, he's getting metaphysical.
Well, the doctor's got 10 minutes per patient, if that.
He's getting spiritual.
It's like, maybe I will and maybe I won't.
I think I solved the plot twist in this series. I think at the end of this season, which I think is season 4, we find out that Jack is actually a young version of Rainbow George that's travelled through time. I think I've worked it out already. So, fingers crossed.
Maniacal enough.
Okay, thanks very much for your call, Jack. I appreciate that. Susan's texted in. Just to let you know, Ian, you are behaving like an ignorant pig, and this is the last, and last is in inverted commas, which means it won't be. This is the last time I'll be calling your show Go to Hell. Well, if you take away... that's great, because I actually asked you to stop calling me. You're banned from calling the show. So... thank you, but the last makes me slightly worried.
Yeah, when my daughter first discovered the air bunnies, quote mark things, she was using it all over the place, including, yes, Dad.
0344 499 1000 is the telephone number. We got Nigel, we got Amy, we got you, we got me, we got her, we got him, we got, we've got Friday Vibe.
We've got a show's what we got.
Thank you. She's not far off it. This is Talk Radio.
The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee on Talk Radio. We'll get you talking.
0344 499 1000. I have got... Nigel, I've got some very bad news.
Oh, what's that?
I watched an hour of the Queen movie yesterday, and it was one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. Well, it felt like I'd watched it for 3 hours. I checked. We were halfway... Shut up. I'm talking. We felt like we'd been watching it for 3 hours. We checked, and we were only halfway through it. And I turned to my friend and I said, "We should switch. We should get out of this cinema now and not watch and go to bed because this is lousy. It is, without a shadow of a doubt, one of the worst movies." I've got an idea for a song, darling. It is called. It's going to be pop. It's going to be rock music with opera. I've got to call it Bohemian Rhapsody. Yeah, we should only have manners. Yes, Nigel.
That was a thing that was on TV, wasn't it? A show that was on TV, I think, before.
No, it's a brand new film.
It's in the cinema, Nigel.
Yeah, but there's been lots of films about Queen.
No, there hasn't. There haven't been any films, no movies.
Oh,
about Queen.
Are you thinking about Kenny Everett?
Somebody else played him then.
Yeah, there was someone in the Kenny Everett film with a moustache.
Oh yeah,
my favourite Freddie Mercury impersonator of all time.
I don't mind Freddie Mercury. He was quite good.
Ah, yes.
Did you like
please, Nigel. I don't know. Have you ever been involved in a conversation before?
I
tell you what, Nigel. I tell you what. Me and Kath will shut up. You do your bit. I'm going to put the aircon on, and you just let me know when you're done, and then we'll go on to a caller who wants to chat. Go on, away you go.
I rang up to talk to you because I've got a virus at the moment and a very bad head, and I've been to the doctors, and I've got a temperature with my bad head,
Okay, in that case, I'll let you off your old manners. So, what is he giving you some pills?
Very bad. I'm frightened of being I'm on my own, and I'm frightened of dying on my own. Because Mum's not here.
Yeah.
I'm very frightened because I've never been ill before, and this headache, I can't hardly stand up with the headache.
Well, just chill out then, man. Just take the medicine. Make sure you drink plenty of water.
Painkillers, but my appetite's gone as well.
Well, then that's fine. That will do. Just drink water is the key thing, and if you could have a little nibble on a bit of dry toast, then have a little nibble on a bit of dry toast.
I've had the shakes this morning. I was so cold.
Yeah.
When I just got up to go, the shakes with the flu, like a flu thing.
What did the old doctor say?
The doctor said it was a neurovirus.
Norovirus, nasty.
Uh-oh, that's a big one.
It's quite a serious thing.
That's a big
my
one.
brother's had it. My family's had it because I rang them not long ago. They had it as well. in their family.
It's very, very unlikely you're going to die from it.
But I get panicky because I haven't got anyone here. You know.
Well, yeah, I know.
That's why I rang you because I'm very frightened.
That's all right,
I've never
mate.
had
Well, listen,
problems in my head.
I know. I can understand that, but listen, it's
And
very,
will
very.
Will it get better tomorrow? Or?
No.
It'll take a while, Nigel.
It will listen, I'm not a doctor, so I don't know. I don't know when you start getting ill, but it will take a little while.
Well, since yesterday morning I got ill. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. You'll have it for a while, Nigel. Yeah, I had it. It took a couple of weeks to feel right. You just got to relax, go to bed,
my head,
keep drinking water. Take your medicine. Yeah, you will.
Okay, Nigel, all we can say is follow your doctor's suggestions on terms of medicine. Keep drinking plenty of water. If you can nibble like a little bit of dry toast or a little bit of...
I've been eating bits and pieces.
Then there you go. Rest, man, rest. Don't go out. Don't go out. Don't do it.
I have to go shopping.
All right, we'll go out and do shopping. That's great. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
okay.
But will I be all right then?
Yeah. Tell you what, Nigel, if you don't want to...
Sorry.
Oh, jeez. I felt that. That's landed in my ear.
I know, nasty.
Oh, it's green.
A throat infection as well.
Here's the thing as well. If you want to get better, make sure you are clean. Keep those hands clean.
Yeah.
Yes, keep the hands clean, Nigel, and keep your hands off.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I thought it was my heart because I've had palpitations this morning.
Okay, but you've spoken to the doctor, Nigel, and the doctor's...
Yeah, he said my heart was all right and my
That's
blood
great.
pressure.
Well, then that's great. Then you should be fine, dude. Okay.
Okay.
All right then.
Yeah. Thanks for the chat. And
No worries.
I'm sorry to be a nuisance.
That's all right, Nigel. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I didn't realise you were so poorly.
I can't talk to Mum because she used to help me if I wasn't well. But I've never been ill since she's died. You know.
Well, then you're going to get through this, and you're going to come out the other side, and you're going to be able to be proud of yourself, and Mum will be proud of you as well.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
All right, Nigel. Listen, and by the way, listen, Nigel.
Yeah.
If you feel like, listen, you're not going to die from it, right? But if you suddenly feel very, very ill, what's the number for the doc? Is it 111?
I think so. Let me just check.
Yes, of course.
Is it 111?
No. Hang on. Yes, NHS 111.
So listen, if you start feeling really bad or worse over the weekend, you just dial 111, not 999, unless you feel that you have to dial 999. But just dial 111.
No, it's just that I keep feeling cold all the time with it. Very shivery.
You want a blankie? You want a blankie downstairs on the sofa watching the telly?
Yeah, sure. I am now. Yeah, I'm
Good.
sitting watching the telly in the
Beautiful,
morning. Yeah,
beautiful. You got a hot water bottle? Have you got a hot water bottle?
Yes, I have somewhere. Yeah.
Get it. Dig it out, man. Dig it. That hot water bottle is going to be your friend.
The temperature is making me shiver, isn't it? The temperature.
Yes.
Okie dokie then.
Okie dokie. Hang in there, Nigel. We'll speak to you on Monday.
Yeah, God bless you all. Have a nice weekend.
Tutty bye. He didn't sound well, did he?
No.
He didn't sound well. I've had... it's been a lousy few days. That's fine. But then I got a letter from my insurance company, right? And it said, you have not responded to an incident you were involved in with your car on October the 8th last year. You've got 14 days to respond, otherwise we're going to do this, this and this. I'm like, what? And I'm thinking, hang on, and I saw it said where it was. It was near Earl's Court. And I went, hang on a minute. Isn't that the a-hole who I went into the back of at 4 miles an hour, and I got out to apologise, and he came out, you effing see, you effing rammed into the effing back, you effing it, F. And I'm like, so what? And then I must admit, after a few minutes of this, of me being, hey, listen, dude, okay, it's fine, okay. After a few minutes, I started giving it back. I was terrified, jumped out of his car, you effing see, you effing... Whoa! And we looked at each other's cars, and there was zero damage, not even a scratch. And he took pictures, and I took a picture, and we both agreed there was no damage. There was no need to register any complaint or claim, and we didn't exchange details, and that was that. And he told me to F off, and I told him to F off, and there's a bit of effing off going on.
Really?
Yeah.
So that's how it ended?
Yeah.
Wow.
No, it ended up with me pulling next to him in some traffic lights, and him flipping me the birds, and me getting my phone up to film him shouting abuse at me. So that was like, and I think, was it that? So I went through my phone, and the pictures are dated on the phone, and I went to the 8th of October, and there was the picture of the back of his car with 0 damage, not even a scratch, right? So I'm fuming. So I then phone up the insurance company the next day and say, and I'm very calm. You were there.
Yeah.
You know I was calm, right?
Yeah,
And I was not in the best of moods anyway, and I was calm. I said, yeah, I just want to see what's going on with this. She said, okay, well, this claim was made in October, and you didn't report it to us, but now you've reported it to us. We're gonna, you're saying that you're at fault, because if you go in the back of someone, you're at fault, even if it's at 4 miles per hour. The guy deserved it. So you're saying, Amy and Margaret and George, stay there. You're at fault. So I said, yeah, okay, right, sorry. Was this claim made in October, or has he just made it? Oh, it was made in October. Right, sorry. Why have I only just got a letter about it now? I don't know. But we have to. Okay, do you not think that's a problem? Because, and I explained the situation that I got into at 4 miles an hour. She said, when she stopped me, she went, well, you're confessing to impacting in the rear of his vehicle, so it is your fault. I'm like, and I'm being very calm. I'm like, okay, right. But this was quite a traumatic experience. The guy came out, he was very, very aggressive, very threatening to me, and we agreed that there was no damage. And now you're saying 3 months later that there is, and actually I find it quite stressful being reminded of that evening. I said, what is he claiming for? We don't know. I said, right, because if he's claiming for damage to his car, there ain't none, and I've got a picture of that. She said, well, again, she said, well, you have, listen, you said you went into the back of him. So it is you are at fault. And I said, right, let me just stop you there. I know exactly what's going to happen, right? He's going to make a claim for a lot of money. You are going to pay him that money. My insurance premium is going to go up. I said, that is the game. That is how it works. I know that's how it works through experience and through my own experience and the experience of others, that you do contest a claim. You just don't, because you don't want to go to court. And she said, she said something. She said, no, that's not how it works, sir. Actually, I think you'll find that what we do is we will assess it. I said, okay, I'm just making a prediction. And my prediction is his claim will be for a lot of money, possibly whiplash, and you guys will pay it out, and I'm screwed. And then she said, sir, I'm going to end this phone call because you're being rude. I went, what? I'm going to end this phone call because you were being rude. Now, you were there, Catherine.
Yeah, no.
Was I rude?
No, you weren't being personal to her. You were saying you were concerned about the way the insurance industry plays it.
I was calling out the industry. Was I aggressive?
No, I mean, you were obviously worried.
Yep.
And it was a concern that you'd had this kind of final demand, and it was the first thing you'd heard of it. Yeah. Of course you're concerned. So there was that in your voice.
Did I swear? Was I...
No.
Well,
you swore under your breath.
Oh, under my breath. Oh, under my breath. Yes, of course I did.
I mean, the worst words in the world.
I did use some very bad language, but she was unable to hear that.
She was.
And at the end I said, right, okay, well, I would really like a recording of this phone conversation, please, because I'm unhappy with the way it's gone. So the next day, today...
and you said, and can I have your email address so I can send you this photograph?
So I can send the photograph of the car. She went, yeah, fine. So then today, someone phones up and says, I believe you've registered a complaint about a phone call. I said, yes, I have. I said, look, I've been really worried about this call, and I'm worried that I wasn't in a great state of mind. Or maybe this was yesterday. I wasn't in a great state of mind, but it was today, this call. And I've been kind of worrying all night that maybe I was rude to her, I was aggressive, and I would like to apologise to her if that's... But he said, oh, no. We've listened to the tape. She was at fault. We're sorry that you were spoken to like that. She's very, very new. And I was like, oh, so I wasn't rude. He said, no, you weren't rude. She shouldn't have spoken to you like that at all. It was lack of training or skills on her part. I'm like, right, okay, fine. And he said, now on to the other complaint about this letter being 3 months late. We're investigating it. And so anyway, today I've had 4 phone calls from this insurance company, 3 or 4. Got to be really precise about what I say because I've asked for recordings of all of the phone calls now. So 3 or 4 phone calls. And one of the phone calls was him saying, so they're now focusing on the complaint about me getting this 3 months after and today we ascertained that the claim was made in October. Definitely made in October. It wasn't made in January. It was definitely made in October. And their system, which had a glitch in it, meant I only got it now, right? And that was the thing I was complaining about. I also wanted to know what he was claiming for, and so we could sort the claim out. But that was the official complaint. He said, I've spoken to someone, and to close this claim down, we've investigated it. We don't know exactly what went wrong, but to close this claim down, we can offer you £100. I said, right. I said, well, I don't accept your £100. What am I going to do with £100? And I was thinking, you're just going to put my premium up by £100.
You'll take it back, yes.
I said, I don't want £100. He's like, oh, okay. Well, let me go and speak to someone. I'll get back to you. Next phone call. So, how would you like this to be resolved? And
someone is panicking.
Yeah, and I said, do you know, I don't really know, actually, but I want this complaint taken to the highest level. I said, okay. I said, I don't want the money. I'm not doing this for compo. I said, but I'm thinking, if you offer me £500, I'm in. I said, I don't want compo. I said, what has changed? What do you mean? What has changed, or what will change as a result of my complaint? I don't know what you mean. I said, well, I'm complaining because there is a flaw in your system. Right, you cannot tell me exactly why I did. All you're saying is there's a glitch in the system. That's not his exact phrase, but it's something like that. There's a glitch in the system that meant I got my thing 3 months later, and it's opened up a whole traumatic thing. So what is going to change? He said, well, I don't really know what we can change. He said, I said, right, can I speak to the complaints department, please? This is where it gets nuts, right? He said, oh, we don't have a complaints department anymore. I said, right.
Got complained about.
I said, right, who are you? You know, when you go off and you talk to someone, I thought you were talking to someone in the complaints department, right? Who are you talking to? Because he kept saying, I've referred this to complaints, right?
Oh, so there is complaints.
I said,
what is complaints then?
This is where it gets nuts, right? I said, who are you talking to? He said, well, we have a few members of staff who used to work in complaints before complaints got closed down. And they've...
Where are they now? The canteen?
They've been advising me.
Wow.
I said, right, well, let me speak to them. Oh, no. The way this insurance company is set up now, I'm deliberately avoiding saying their name and see how this goes. The way we're set up now is the call handlers are allowed to deal with complaints. And I said, right, and I actually used the line, look, with respect, and that means I'm going to say something that's a little bit disrespectful, but... This is not resolving a complaint to me. I'm literally talking to a call handler. I've got so much respect for call handlers. They put up with so much shit, right? But
they can't call the shots.
They can't call the shots. As I said, I feel like this complaint is going nowhere because I'm talking to you, right? And it just feels like it's going nowhere. You're offering me £100, which actually I find a little bit offensive. Can I talk to your supervisor? Can I talk to someone higher than you? He said, well, he said, you can talk to my supervisor, but they'll say exactly the same thing. And I said, all right. And then I said the words that only a 45-year-old man could say. I said, right, well, I'm going to have to complain to the ombudsman. I'm going to the ombudsman.
And who told you about that?
You did.
This guy.
And he said,
Consumer champion.
He said, well, yes, you could go to the financial ombudsman and make a complaint. And what we will do is I will send you a letter detailing everything that that you need to take. And so suddenly I'm involved in an ombudsman.
You've missed out quite a big bit as well.
Oh yeah.
The initial call handler had not taken your email.
She hadn't taken the photo. And I said, have you got the photo of the car? He said, no, we haven't. I said, right, okay, fine. I said, okay, here's what I want. I want a recording of every phone call that I've been involved in so far, right, including this one, please. And I said, I think you're and I was really calm because I've been meditating, and I was in bed going, okay, I'm furious. I'm really furious with you. But I said, here's the thing. 3 months, he said to me, I'm sorry that this has happened, but we are following exactly the same procedure we would have done if we'd have been aware of this in October. I said, no, you're not, though, because you're following it 3 months late. I said, 3 months after the event.
And with a threat hanging over my head of 2 weeks to comply.
Yeah. He said, with 3 months after the event, you don't know what this guy's claiming for, do you? He said, no, we don't know that yet. And then he said to me, would you like me to phone the other party and find out what they're claiming for?
Yeah, a bit, yeah.
And I went, can you do that? He went, oh, yeah. I said, right. I'm registering a second separate complaint. This is exactly what I said. I'm in bed. Right, I'm registering a second separate complaint that is different from the 3 months one because Why the hell am I having to prompt you to... I'm really stressed about this. This guy could be claiming for thousands of pounds for an incident that with no... and I'm reminding you that you have the power to phone up the other people and find out what they're claiming for?
Bearing in mind this is, the fourth phone call?
This is like 4 or 5 now, and I'm going nuts. Here's what I know is going to happen, right? I'm going to complain to the Ombudsman, nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. This guy's going to put in a claim. Hopefully he's putting a claim for damage to the rear of his car. I don't think he has. He'll have put in a claim for whiplash. There's 2 people in the car. That's about $2.5 each. That's $5 that my insurance company will pay out because, as you know, you cannot disprove whiplash. You can't. You can't disprove it. That's one of the biggest scams in car insurance in the world, right? So he's going to put in a claim for whiplash. My insurance is going to pay out. My premium, which is already about, I think, £1,300, is going to go up by £200-400. Or, this is my extra prediction. Oh, geez, it's coming up in March, the renewal. Oh, geez, I'm skipped. Here's my other prediction. They'll refuse to reinsure me. That's what they'll do. They'll refuse to reinsure me because I've been a troublemaker.
No. That's why you need the Ombudsman on board.
Oh, man. And it all happened. I've forgotten it happens in March. Oh, geez. I'm going to be broke. Man alive! I forgot I've got...
Can you not do him for, bird flipping and swearing and that?
No, I don't. I should have gone to the police because the guy was a dick.
He was an idiot.
He was an a-hole. 0344 499 1000. This is Talk Radio.
The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee. On air and off the leash. On Talk Radio.
Let's go to Margaret. Good evening, Margaret.
Oh, hello. Welcome back. We missed you.
No, you didn't. No one missed me. You had some great covers. You had Christo in. You had Jamie in. You had great guys in. Bit of variety is the spice of life.
I can still say that we missed you, though.
Okay, you can say it, Margaret. I'm going to be honest. I missed you. I missed you too.
Now, the thing is that I was going to tell you a little story that happened to me when that man phoned you up and said he didn't want to die alone.
Oh, yeah.
After your amazing story with your insurance, this is going to fall a bit flat.
Oh, she's being sarcastic.
Since I decided to phone you up about it, I will.
Yes.
4 o'clock one morning, my doorbell went.
Yeah.
I thought, well, that's a bit strange, but it can't be a robber or anybody because they
wouldn't be a robber ringing a doorbell.
Oh, quite. So I went down and I opened the door, and there was my next door neighbour in his pyjamas.
Yeah.
And he said, I'm dying.
Oh, dear.
What?
He didn't want... yeah, he said, I'm dying. And so I said, this is so English. What else do you do? So he said, I'm dying. And I said, oh, dear, you'd better come in. So he came in, and he stood in my lounge, and he said, yes, I am definitely dying. So I said, well, you better sit down then. So he sat down, and then he said, I'm gone. And he died.
What?
Yeah. It was just that other guy said he didn't want to die alone. Well, my neighbour didn't want to die alone, did he? So he died in my house.
How long?
Yeah.
What was he dying of?
Well, I presume he's an elderly man, a heart attack or something. I don't know.
But you did you call an ambulance to try and stop him from dying?
Oh, no, it was so quick. He said, I'm dying. I said, come in. He stood in my lounge. He said, I'm dying, and he died.
How long did it take for him to come in?
I mean, obviously, I phoned 999, but, he was dead. So, anyway, it was just that not that I would recommend it, but your poor guy is feeling so...
Don't worry, Nigel won't be listening, so it won't scare him. But how long from him knocking on the door to him falling down dead?
Oh, a few minutes or less.
Blimey.
Yeah.
I suppose when you know, you know, don't you?
Well, do you? Do we all get the insight?
No, I think I've got a feeling that it was a heart attack and he could feel it, the pain.
Can I ask you a question about what happened immediately after? Did the police come round?
Yeah, no, ambulance came round.
So no police came round?
No.
Oh.
No. Okay. An ambulance came round and they took him away. But it was a bit strange because when I phoned up 99, I said, I don't know what to do because there's a dead man sitting in my couch. And that must sound a bit funny.
Oh.
Anyway.
How close were you to this dead person?
Hardly knew him at all. He was a very, very private person.
Wow, that's
I didn't-
incredible. What a privilege.
Shared his most intimate moment with you.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Oh, that's sweet of you. I hadn't thought of it.
It's true. That's a real honour. I mean, it's a weird honour. It's not an honour I necessarily want, but the fact that he came to you, that's incredible. You should be very proud of
Gosh,
yourself.
imagine the thought process from him, though.
Yeah.
Gosh,
I hadn't thought of that.
That's sad.
Okay, but your story about your insurance, well done that you stuck with it, yeah.
I think your story's a little bit better. I think your story's a little bit better. Nice one, Margaret. Thank you for that. Cheers, my dears. Ta-ta. Wow. That's a story, huh?
I mean, at least my neighbour only comes round, like, for parcels and that.
Isn't it? Good evening, Nick.
Good evening, Ian. We spoke previously. I'm the lawyer about your potential stalking.
Oh, hello, Nick. Yes, mate. Good. Yes, that seems to have gone. Although he sent me an email 2 days ago. Yeah, but I think the idiot sent me an email 2 days ago because he thought I was talking about him on air when I wasn't. But
now you are. So
weirdo alert. Anyway, moving on.
I also do RTA stuff, road traffic accident stuff as well, and just hearing about your little insurance problem that you've got at the moment. The situation's kind of changed in terms of insurance companies just paying out now, so it's changed somewhat. And what you've got when you went into the back of this guy at 4 miles an hour and there was no damage, it's what's called an LVI, low velocity impact.
Yeah.
And insurance companies are quite hot on that. So if your insurance company refused to pay out, you could effectively admit liability, but then say, well, it hasn't caused any damage, and it shouldn't affect your no claims or your insurance.
But what if he claims the magic whiplash?
Well, he will, but that doesn't mean he's going to get paid out on it. He would still have to prove that he suffered an injury. And when I deal with a lot of claimant work, so people that are for it, and I deal with a lot of RTA fraud, which is phantom passengers, induced crashes, LVIs, low velocity impact, and that sort of thing. And the first thing I look at is an engineer's report that deals with the damage and the value of the damage. Yeah. So if you've got photographs that are time-stamped, you've got the metadata to support it, that's contemporaneous evidence to show that there was little or no damage at all.
Yeah.
So he would have to prove to the court that he was injured as a result of it, and the burden would then effectively be on him to prove it.
Isn't it to prove it one of these injuries? Don't you just go to either a very hassled doctor or a bent doctor, and they'll go and you go, "Can you move your shoulder?" "No, I can't." "All right, well, I'll write you a little note."
No, what happens is there's approved medico-legal experts, and they're approved by, I can't remember what the body is, but you have to be on an approved list.
Yeah.
And you go and see them. And, yes.
Suddenly my head is going, baby! This is great, Nick! Let's sue his ass!
And, it may be that he says he's got some sort of restriction, but then it would still be for him to convince a judge that it was a result of he was actually injured as a result of it. And what your insurance company can do is effectively put a pleading of fraud in there to say he's being dishonest or he's exaggerating his claim.
Okay.
And what they'll also do is a search to see if he's had any previous personal injury claims, and they'll see whether he's effectively
here's the thing, man. It's so stressful. I thought this was it was such a horrible experience because he was so aggressive. I pulled over and texted Kath straight after in a bit of shock because it was horrible. And now just getting this letter again, it was like particularly on Wednesday when it came in, and Wednesday was a dark old day, and getting that was like, flipping heck, man.
Yeah, just added. I imagine it just added to the weight that you got generally anyway.
You've got me wondering now. His weird attitude.
Yeah.
I wonder.
Drugs. He was on drugs.
Do you think?
He was high on drugs.
No,
he had a cokey vibe.
Right. No, either that and/or. Are you sure he didn't make you go into the back of him on purpose?
No. That is. It wasn't one of them.
Right.
It wasn't one of them. It was. It was.
Because you do get those sometimes in accidents where they either pull it straight in front of you, or they take their brake lights out, slam on the brakes, and you've got no idea.
And don't they sometimes work in tandem with someone else?
Yeah. And so one car will pull in front of another one, they'll slam on the brakes, you'll go into the back of that other car and drive off.
Yeah.
But again, a lot of these are cross-referenced with other claims, so there's effectively a big database. If somebody ever has a claim, it goes on a database. So other insurance companies have access to that, and they can effectively cross-reference.
Well, it'll be interesting to see. I hope that his claim is for like loads of rear damage, because I've got a picture that says there isn't, but we know it won't be. It's going to be for whiplash. We'll...
But even so, it seems like it's not as cut and dry as it used to be.
No, it isn't. It definitely isn't. And what can happen is if the judge has found that the term's called fundamentally dishonest, so he's either exaggerated about any element of his claim, or he's exaggerated any element of his claim, what can happen is this. He'd then be liable for his own solicitor's costs in full. He'd be liable for the defendants. So
well, but this is the thing, though. It's the there is a chance I could end up paying a lot of money in solicitors' fees.
Well, no, you won't, because your insurance will cover all this. So all this is covered by your insurance. But again, if the judge finds that he's been dishonest in any way, the judge can refer the file to the Attorney General, so for prosecution, because it's perjury, and he can be sent to prison for it. And if he's found guilty of it, he would have to declare that to his insurance company, and it also means that he'd never or find it very difficult to get insurance again, because it would be insurance fraud. Yeah. And if you put into Google fundamentally dishonest road traffic accident, you can see that people all the time get sent to prison for these sort of things.
By the way, I have to say, by coincidence, fundamentally dishonest road traffic accident, they are a great band. They are touring right now, guys. If you get the chance, go out and see them. Nick, I appreciate your help, brother. Thank you very much.
No problem at all, and I like Bo Rap, even though you didn't. Sorry.
Go away, loser. Terrible film.
Bo Rap.
We'll talk about that in a bit. Bo
Rap. Cockney rhyming slang.
Yeah, hello, Amy. Oh, Amy? What's going on here with Amy?
Oh, hello?
Hello? Yes, hello?
Oh, my God.
Oh, no, I don't believe it.
Why?
Well, no, I was being you.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right. You're all right.
Yeah, I am. I'm out of work too, actually, but I wanted to just ring to say, I'm just really glad that you're back. It's good to hear your voice. I'm not...
I thought you were going to phone up and say that you really enjoyed Bohemian Rhapsody, and I would have had to cut you off as well.
Oh, no, I don't enjoy that at all.
Okay, fine. You don't enjoy...
Sorry.
Okay, right, okay.
The original song, yeah.
The original song's all right. It's all right, but the film is...
Hey, don't half go on.
Yeah. 6 bloody minutes. All right, well, what's your works do? Who has a works do in January?
Right, because we were open over Christmas.
Yeah.
So this is basically
your Christmas
our
do.
Christmas party. Like, I've had Christmas dinner tonight.
Oh, I could murder a Christmas dinner right now.
Oh.
I would love a Christmas dinner. Okay, well, all right, listen, it's not the greatest of line. Thank you very much indeed. Yes, George. Good evening, George.
Hello.
Hello, George. Good evening, George.
Good evening, Iain,
Good
Catherine.
evening. Good evening.
Hello.
This is big evening for me.
What is it, the anniversary of going wrong this time?
No, it's a hat trick for me today on Talk Radio. Mike Graham in the morning, George Galloway, and now you. And I can't remember last time I got a hat trick, but anyway, it's...
What do you win?
Well, I'm hoping at the end of the day to get someone to write about this hat trick.
No one's interested in an old man phoning a radio station. It's not newsworthy. It's not a news story. The man who won't shut up phones up radio station 3 times.
Well, both Mike and George Galloway gave me the big build-up, unlike you. And
what big build-up? Here comes another boring call from George.
That's not what George Galloway said. He said Rainbow George, a legend, and
yeah, I said that until I kept saying that until it got to this stage.
Yeah, well, I'm saying I haven't spoken to him for a long time, and
he'll learn.
We first met in I gave him
when he was working as a waitress in a cocktail bar.
No, he was part of a by-election in government.
All right, whatever. Listen, we'll come back to you after the news, okay?
Good.
Yeah.
The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
We have ways of making you talk.
It's getting to the point where I'm no fun anymore.
I am sorry
Sometimes it hurts so badly I must cry out loud. I am lonely. I am yours. You are mine. You are what you are. You make it hard. Remember what we've said and done and felt about each other. Oh, babe, have mercy. Don't let the past remind us of what we are not now. I am not grieving. I am yours. You are mine. You are what you are. You make it hard. Tearing yourself away from me now. You are free, and I am crying. This does not mean I don't love you. I do. That's forever. Yes, and for always. I am yours. You are mine. You are what you are. You make it hard. Something inside is telling me that I've got your secret. Are you still listening? Here is the lock and laughter, the key to your heart. And I love you. I am yours. You are mine. You are what you are. You make it hard. And you make it hard. And you make it hard. And you make it hard. Friday evening, Sunday in the afternoon. What have you got to lose? Tuesday morning, please be gone. I'm tired of you. What have you got to lose? Can I tell it like it is? Listen to me, baby. It's my heart that's a something, it's a die, and that's what I have to lose. I've got an answer. I'm going to fly away. What have I got to lose? Will you come see me Thursdays and Saturdays? Hey, hey, hey. What have you got to lose? Chestnut brown canary, ruby-throated sparrow, sing the song, don't be long, thrill me to the marrow. voices of the angel linger around the moonlight, asking me, say she's so free, how can you catch the sparrow? Lacy lilting lyric, losing love lamenting. Change my life, make it right, be my lady.
That's all right, isn't it? That's a song, isn't it? That's a song, kids. That's a song, George.
Yes, where were we?
Listening to you bang on about some stuff while you didn't engage in a conversation, I think.
Sorry?
I think that's where we were.
I was telling you about when I first met George.
How long were you on George's show for tonight?
Not long.
Okay, so does it really count?
Of course it counts.
It's about 10 seconds or something, wasn't it?
No, it was longer than that. And last time I spoke to him, he cut me off when I told him
Well,
that...
then there you go. So here's the thing, man. You get longer on our show than you get in any of the other shows. So just, a little bit...
I don't call the other shows.
Yes, you get longer on our show than you do on the others, and yet you treat us like shit, and you treat the others like they're gods. Right?
Why do I... in what way do I treat you like shit?
Well, just literally, when I said we'll be back after the break, good.
Yeah,
you spoke to us then.
I thought you'd cut me off before the break.
No, I'm a nice guy. I'm tempted to cut you off now. Here's the thing, man. Let's stop phoning up my show to tell me about other shows you phoned up and either got on or not got on, and just phone up my show to tell me about what you want to say to my show. How's about them? How's about them apples?
I want to complete the hat trick on your show.
Okay, you've done it, George.
What do you mean I've done it?
Well, geez, you wanted to complete the hat trick. You've done it.
Well, you've been talking a lot about predictions and insurance, and by synchronicity, I'm watching.
I've not. Yes.
Golf on the telly, and it's the Farmers Insurance Tournament, and as I say, you've made lots of predictions. So I would like to make mine.
I think I made one prediction.
No, you made lots of predictions.
Go on. Well, I don't remember. I remember predicting that the guy was going to put in a claim for whiplash. It's a fun prediction.
But you mentioned the word prediction.
Okay, George. All right, let's just get to the point, because I want to say how crap the Queen film is. So let's just get to the point. Come on, chop.
The point is that my prediction, Brexit to Brexit, from the EU to the IU to the NEU.
What do you mean?
Are you mad? They've cancelled Brexit.
Brexit is Britain and Ireland joining together.
Okay.
And from the EU to the IU, that stands for Ireland's United. And the NEU stands for New European Union.
Okay.
And I'm delighted to have made that prediction.
Okay, the prediction's been made.
Yeah.
And you've done the hat trick, so I guess we're done now.
And a request.
Well, if it's to play your song, I'm not going to do it, because I'm in charge of the music, and I'm feeling a very strong CSMY vibe tonight.
What does that mean?
It means CS stands for Ireland and Britain as one, and MY stands as Wales and Scotland as two. CSMY. What do you want? You can ask for a request. It's not going to happen. So let's just get to
what's not going to happen.
The request is not going to be met. So
it was a song that featured.
It's not going to be met. Whatever you ask, I'm not going to do it.
Well, that's lovely of you.
I'm a nice guy. George, don't take the piss, mate. You've had longer on this show tonight than your appearance on George Galloway's and Mike Graham's show combined. So come on, man. You get more time on this than any other show, and I'm just choosing not to play some crappy song that you're going to suggest. I'm in charge of the music. CSMY.
Yeah, well, it was a song that featured in a couple of...
Is it by CSMY?
No.
England and Ireland and Wales and Scotland?
No.
Then I'm not playing it.
No, it was a song that featured in two-party political broadcasts in Northern Ireland.
Okay. Always hits.
And it's called You People.
Okay.
And you will
people can go and find that, and people can go online and find that themselves, and I wish them the very best of luck.
Yeah, well, it's on YouTube.
There we go, beautiful. All right.
Ben Real.
Okay, nice one, George.
You People.
You People.
Yeah.
You People. All right, nice one, George. Thanks a lot, man. Have a good weekend.
And you.
Bye. So I got your present.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
From our good friend Scott Balcony. Open that up. One is for me, one is for you. This is a genuine present. It cost me money. Didn't get a freebie. It cost me money, actual
This is exciting.
money.
Exciting
Scott,
times.
it's a T-shirt printer.
Yeah, what could it be?
It's a T-shirt. I'll give you that.
A printed one.
Yes.
How will I know which one's mine?
Come here. Let me here.
Oh, you got your receipt there.
Don't look at that. Actually, do look at it. See how much I spent on you. Give me the T-shirts. Right.
Ouch. Snatch.
So, these are the T-shirts we got up for, and we're going to franchise. This is the franchise. This is... Just read what it says there, please.
Let's ride.
Hang on a minute. Right, hang on a minute. I've got to phone Scott up. Can you...
I can't read it when it's all scrunched up.
Right, you read it.
Let's ride. Ian and Kath's Motorcycle Club.
Yeah.
Scooter Division.
Right.
It's got a picture of a scooter on it.
Okay, there's a slight problem with this. I need to...
Show me it again. Has it got any handlebars?
I need to call Scott, because there's a slight problem.
Oh. It should be Kath and Ian's. Kath.
No, it's Ian and Cass, right, because it scans better, but there's a problem. There's a little problem with the old T-shirts here, and I just think... So let's just give him a little call on the old telephone. I'll get my phone.
I hope he doesn't open his phone calls with a swear.
He won't. He's a nice guy.
He'll see it's you.
Yeah. Well, no.
It's late, you know.
Hey,
it's 11:15.
He should be up.
Hey, mate.
Hello, mate. How you doing, Scott? You all right? It's Ian. You're live on Talk Radio.
All right, how you doing?
Well, I'm great. Listen, I just opened the T-shirts that you sent, the Ian and Kath's Motorcycle Club Scooter Division.
Yeah.
They're great. They're great. They're great. I love it. I couldn't hope for anything more. Well, I could hope for one thing more.
Oh?
Yet the thing I asked you to put on them.
I've gone nervous now. My throat's gone dry.
Yeah, you should be, mate, because I'm making an official complaint. Because I said, on the back of my T-shirt, it had to say President, and on the back of Kath's T-shirt, it had to say Vice President. And it doesn't say that. And I've opened them on air, expecting to do that as a big reveal gag, and you've not put it on there. Explain yourself, you T-shirt fraudster.
I forgot.
Brexit. This is Brexit.
Everyone's asleep.
I don't care about your baby being asleep. Wake your baby up. I want her to know what a lousy dad she's got.
I've got a Sharpie. I could write it on.
No, this is the problem. He should be trying double hard because of Brexit, and he's trying half as hard because of James Dyson. How are you going to fix this, scumbag?
Swing by the shop tomorrow, and I'll fix it.
I don't live anywhere near Uxbridge, mate.
Oh man. Oh God, this is awkward, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'll do some more. Send them to you.
Here's what's going to happen, Scott. You're going to do us 25 more each. That makes 50.
Okay.
And you're going to
give them away. Give them away to the listeners.
No, get lost. I'm going to have spares.
No.
That's all we're going to wear forever.
I'm going to have spares. No, I'll pop them in the post to you next week.
It's a good design, though, isn't it?
It is a great design, but the gag of the reveal that was happening on air just now has been ruined by your shoddy team. Have
you seen the Ted Bundy tapes?
I've just started watching it tonight.
Yeah.
Have you?
I think he did it. I think he did it.
I think he did.
Have you seen the?
I've read it. For the first episode, they're just saying he's so good looking.
I know, and I didn't fancy him.
He is a good-looking
It's a
fella.
little weird, though, isn't it?
Have you seen Fyre?
He's not that good looking.
No,
is he?
he's just
all
not.
right.
He's just not ugly.
He's no Richie Malik.
Have you seen Fyre?
Yes.
Not the actual thing, the documentary.
No, I've seen the documentary. Yeah.
Okay, well
Billy.
then.
Billy.
Okay.
That'll be Billy.
I've got 20 minutes left of it. I'm hoping he can turn it around before the end. That's what I'm thinking.
Well, no, that's funny you say that because I didn't watch the last 20 minutes either, so I don't know if he goes to prison. I assume he does.
Well, let's keep our fingers crossed. We like
Did you see the bloke saying he went and did the for the water?
Well, he was gonna. We just played the clip out. We just played the clip out. He was gonna do that for the water, but the guy let him off. He had mouthwash and everything.
Oh, yeah.
I was asleep. I was literally asleep. Phone rang.
Yeah.
I'm there, but I was just asleep. I wasn't.
Well, hang on. Are you just telling us what happened? Have we finished that? Are you telling us what happened 4 minutes ago now?
I was just thinking about that bit, what he was going to do for the water in bed.
You were sleeping. You were dreaming about a man giving blowjobs for water.
Yeah.
You need to focus more on the back of your t-shirts.
Oh, I can't believe I did that. I'm so sorry.
Now listen, there's one thing I want to ask you about them. Then we hang up. That's our little private gag that we have there. What a scumbag.
You woke him up.
Yeah, good. He's ruined it. There should be on the back there, my T-shirt president, Catherine's T-shirt vice president.
Empress.
Vice president, VP, because whoever completes their motorcycle training first and gets their licence first becomes the president of the club.
Yeah, but
I've done 2 out of the 3
Yeah, but if you fail the
exams.
next bit and I breeze through all 3, right? Then I get to wear your T-shirt and you get to wear mine.
We're gonna put
Ian.
We're gonna
you hear that?
Nope. We're gonna put these on the website at some point. You're gonna be able to buy these. These are great. But that's yeah.
I don't know if I want to admit them to the club.
A franchise. They won't be in our club, but there'll be a franchise.
Huh.
But he screwed that up, and he needs to learn some manners and some respect. 0344 499 1000 Talk Radio.
The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
We'll get you talking.
0344 499 1000 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. So I saw the Queen film, and it is. I knew it was going to be a stinker.
You mean Freddie Mercury, not that one that Helen Mirren did?
Yeah. Jeez, it's just it's his false teeth. What is he doing? I've changed my name to Freddie Mercury, and I like the band, but you've got to change the name. I'm a big Queen. Why do we call it Queen? I'm going to be a new singer. Can you play bass? No, but my friend John can.
That impression sounds exactly like my friend's boyfriend.
But that's how he does it. Remy Malik, that's how he does it, right? And there's a bit in it where Brian May's going, I really want to write a song that the fans can play. I've got an idea, guys. Can you just stand up there and can you just do this for me? And so they're all stood there going, "What is this? This is ridiculous. What are you doing?" And he goes, "What can we do? I know. On the third beat, clap like this." And then Freddie comes in late, like high. He's high in a lot of it. He comes in late. "Oh, darlings, what's going on? What's this? Oh, is this? What's this? I've got an idea. Oh, buddy, you're a boy. You're a bit flipping it." And,
just how it happened.
And then there's another bit, right, where they're arguing about disco, and Brian and Roger going, "We're not doing bloody disco," and John's going, "Well, just think, we think it will be great." And I'm not doing bloody disco. We're not a bloody disco band. We're a rock and roll band. And then Freddie comes in.
From the disco.
He comes in from the disco, and he's arguing with Roger. And then while he's doing that, Johnny's on bass going, "Ba-dum, dum, dum, ba-dum, dum, dum, dum." So he's like, "Ba-dum, dum, dum, ba-dum, dum, 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 dum." And Brian goes, "Well, it is a good riff."
It sounds like either Quantum Leap does Queen, or...
Oh, darling, put me on the phone to my cats. I want to say hello to my cats.
It's not Forrest Gump 2.
Oh, it's, well, I've got 4 extra incisors. It gives me bigger vocal range. It's like that. It's awful.
Is that true? He had extra teeth.
That's what it says in the film. I don't know if it's true, because I don't know what's true in the film or not. I do get made wider. It means you can go wider.
Oh.
I mean, I don't think Aidan Gillen was their actual manager in real life. So I don't know how much of it is true and how much of it isn't. I didn't get to the bit where apparently they split up, but they reformed for Live Aid. Did that actually happen, Queen fans?
No, they'd been touring, hadn't they?
I don't know.
They didn't split up.
There's a bit where they're playing some crappy gig. Got to get the audience on side, Fred. Go and do something. And he goes out. Oh no! This is the bit. This is the bit. The first gig with the band, right? And he's never been on stage before. And he's on stage, and the audience going, "Where's Tim, the original singer?" And they shout out some racist terms, and he's sort of a little bit nervous, but flamboyant. And they're playing a song, right? And he strides to the microphone to sing, and he's trying to adjust the microphone, and he can't adjust the microphone. I'm going, oh no, please, he's not going to. He can't adjust the microphone. He's adjusting it, and then he pulls it, and then the top of the microphone comes out, so he's only got like 18 inches of microphone, and he looks at it and goes, oh. And then he starts posing. I said, come on! That's not how that happened!
I know you're saying this because you say the film is crap, but you're really making me want to see it.
But it's not. Whereas Hysteria, and Carol, I'll be with you shortly, Hysteria, the Def Leppard story, is awful, but it's funny, man. This is so boring. So, Fred, you've got to get out there and just do something. Keep the audience entertained. But what do I do? Just go out there and do something. Diddy-dale! Diddy-dale!
And does he do the thing like Gaga did, where he starts out, trembling and worried, and then suddenly...
No, he goes and sees Roger Taylor and Brian May in a band, and then goes out to the back, they're in the band, and their singers quit. Oh,
what, on the night? They just,
yeah.
The singer stomps off, and Freddie's there.
Next she comes out and goes, I write songs, I've got some lyrics for you. No thanks, mate, we're not interested. I can sing. I bet you can't, mate. Go on, jog on. Can anybody find me? So he doesn't quite sing that, but he sings something, and they go, wow, he's not bad. It is awful. And here's the good news. It will not get Best Picture in the Oscars. It can't now, because the director, Bryan Singer, this isn't good news, obviously, but the director has been accused of all kinds of rape against young boys and young men. So that will stop it getting the Best Picture, but not the fact that it's a crap film, which it is.
I don't know what they're thinking.
It is boring.
But people, I don't know, people still like To Star Is Born. I just don't get it.
Best thing about Bohemian Rhapsody is the head of EMI. I was watching it with a friend, and we watched the whole scene. He said, "Do you know who that was?" And he looks like Jeff Lynne. I said, "Is it Jeff Lynne?" He said, "No. It's Mike Myers." Mike Myers' character is brilliant. Have you seen the film, Sam? Did you like the film? No. Okay. But you like the Mike Myers bit was good. It's 6 bloody minutes. But the rest of it, it's just...
6 bloody minutes is a long time. Oh, I feel sorry for your wife, then.
I feel sorry for your wife, if that's what you're saying. Oh, I'm pretty accurate. I've not yet discovered I'm gay, but I keep looking at men as they walk into toilets. There's a lot of looking at men as they walk into toilets and then...
Licking his lips.
Almost looking wistfully, and then going... Oh no! He walks off the other way.
Is he in love with a woman in the film yet?
Yeah. He lives with a woman. I mean,
didn't he? Yeah, didn't he end up leaving all his money to her?
I don't know. Probably they were very close friends, and but it's just here's the thing. I'm not a massive Queen fan. There's some good Queen songs, definitely some great Queen songs, but it's just boring.
I like the idea of Freddie. I'm hoping this film isn't going to put me off him.
Here's my review of Bohemian Rhapsody.
It wasn't even good enough to be shit.
There you go. That's my review of the movie. Let's go to Carol. Good evening, Carol.
That was me just then.
Oh!
You've changed
What the hell happened? Oh, what?
You've changed my quote, because I said if it was any good, it'd be shit for me.
All right, we've done the S-bombs. No,
good enough.
No, I haven't. Literally,
I'm impressed. I'm saying.
No, but we have literally not done anything to it. That's the clip. That's exactly what you said.
Because I was talking about me day, wasn't I?
Okay, but that's exactly.
If it was any good, it'd be shit.
Okay, that's enough of the S-bombs. We got that now.
Sorry.
That's exactly what you said.
I just thought I'd give you a ring and say hello, because I haven't rung you for ages. But there's been all sorts happening.
Okay.
And I thought, also, George, I don't think he can claim a hat trick, because that he put forward the exact argument that he did to George Galloway. So really, if he's funding 3 shows, he should have 3 different subjects to be a hat trick, because each goal would be different on a football match, wouldn't it? there. Good.
Each morning I get out my dial. Can barely stand on my feet. Take a look in the mirror and cry. Lord, what you doing to me? I have spent all my years in believing you, but I just can't get no relief. Lord, somebody, ooh, somebody, can anybody find me somebody to love?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I work hard every day of my life. I work till I ache my bones. At the end, I take home my heart and pay all on my own. I go down on my knees and I start to pray till the tears run down from my eyes. Lord, somebody, ooh, somebody, can anybody find me somebody to love? Every day I try.
I'm finding the breathing fascinating.
Gasping.
Yeah.
Did he smoke?
Yeah.
Everybody wants to put me down. They say I'm gone crazy. They say I got a lot of water in my brain. I got no common sense. I got nobody left to believe.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello. I'm still here.
Not you.
I wanted to tell you.
We're not finished.
Go on, carry on.
He's carrying on. He's taking he's having a fag, probably. Fag break.
Ooh, somebody, ooh, anybody find me somebody to love? Got no feel, I got no rhythm. I just keep losing my beat. I'm okay, I'm alright. I ain't gonna face no defeat. I just gotta get out of this prison cell. Someday I'm gonna be free.
Here we go.
That's enough of that. I tell you what, the best. Oh, sorry, I stopped it.
It was that bit. That was the best bit.
Okay. The best.
Yes.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, I like the Under Pressure one with him and Bowie. Wuzza.
Here we go. You ready? Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Freddie Mercury and his greatest song, The Vocals Only.
Oh, Barcelona.
I said a little thing. I had this perfect dream. This dream was me and you. I want all the world to see. Miracle sensation, my guide and inspiration.
So it's actually quite tough, the Montserrat Caballé bit.
Yeah, it's tricky.
It's a tricky bit.
Tricky.
I'll practice, I'll get it. That's my dream. Yes, Carol, what can we do for you this evening?
I thought I'd tell you about...
Don't tell us what you're going to tell us about, just tell us about it. Get straight in there.
Okay then.
Here we
By
go.
the way, someone's saying that they're trying to... Hang on a second, Carol.
Hang on, Carol.
Someone's saying that they're trying to ring up. They're either bullshining or the system's wonky, so keep your eye open.
Who's trying to ring up?
Some fella.
Well, I don't believe him. He's dialing the wrong... He's dialing the TalkSport radio. And I don't want that guy... If he can't work out our phone number, then I'm not interested in him. He's a scumbag. Okay, Carol...
You're on my new smartphone.
Oh.
Smartphone.
Okay.
It was on special offer in Asda.
They're the best...
£84.
That's the best
and
way.
I thought,
Be crazy
and it's a Samsung Galaxy J3. I've had it.
JCB.
I left it in the
JK?
It's since 2016.
Good
But I
history.
thought that's not bad.
Okay, so you called in
For
to
a
tell us.
beginner-
You called in to tell us.
Well, my cat's gone blind in one eye. She had to have an operation.
Okay, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry to
So
hear that.
poor little Millie
Yep.
is looking like a pirate now because she's only got one eye.
Well, so she got an eye patch on.
Well, I've got to get her one, but I don't know where to get a cat-sized one.
I don't. Maybe have you asked the vets?
Well, I've been to him tonight, and he was admiring his own work,
They
how
often
well
do.
it's
They're so
healed up.
arrogant,
Bless him.
So arrogant. Well, if it's so,
She's doing really good.
okay. Well, that's great news.
So, also, the condoms run out of date, so I've had to bin it.
Oh, that's a shame. Well, I think you can buy new ones.
Well, I know. Well, that's what I thought. I'm going to have to go back now and try and look discreet. As knocking on the beat, you know.
No need to be discreet. You just get in there. You
go
buy it. Who cares what anyone thinks?
They'd probably be jealous.
Well, I thought, should I bother? Because I'm past, you know.
Hang on a minute. Here we go. This.
You don't want to get the
hang
clap
on.
at your age.
Hang on. Here we go. This will be. Carol, shush.
Oh.
I'm getting bored now. This is.
Go on.
We should be at home really listening to this because this is going to be a good one. You ready? Here we go.
Go on.
It's coming.
Do it then.
It's coming.
A bit faster.
It's coming. I don't want to jump ahead. Jump to there.
Is it on?
Is my computer on, Sam? If it's not, I'm going to slap your sword. There we go.
There he is.
Here we go. This is it. 50 seconds in. That's I'm taking the
Lazy.
I'd sit alone and watch your light, my only friend, through teenage nights and everything.
We're going to play the game. Which member of Queen wrote which song? Okay, so which member of Queen wrote this?
I had to know. This. I heard it on my radio.
That smells of Brian May to me.
Incorrect answer.
You gave them all those old time stars through wars of worlds invaded by Mars. You made them laugh. You made them cry. You made.
I think it's fair to say Queen. I'm going to say it, and then we can discuss it later. Queen are the only band where all four members individually wrote a number one song. I think that's pretty. I think I'm certainly the top 10 song. I think I'm sticking with that. Queen is the only band where all four members, all of the members, each individually wrote a number one song. I'm sticking with that.
You had the power. You've yet to have your finest hour. Radio.
Okay.
It's a lot of gasping, isn't there, with his singing?
That was Roger Taylor.
Oh, right.
Okay, who wrote? Let's see if we can find. I'm loving this. Okay, we haven't got the vocals for. Okay, who wrote this?
Okay, ladies.
Whoa, get it out of here, man.
Outrageous.
Who wrote this? Who wrote this? Who go? It's coming. Here we go. It's coming.
It's a kind of magic. It's a kind of magic. A kind of magic.
This is Cartoon Freddy. So who wrote this? So
Brian May.
Roger Taylor.
Oh.
Just think, Roger Taylor wrote Radio Gaga and It's a Kind of Magic. Quids in. But yet, it's John Deacon is the one that chooses not to tour with them anymore. Okay, what's the one where they're doing the hoovering?
I want to break free.
Let's see. I want to break free. Let's see. Here we go. How do I stop that? All right, be quiet. Okay, so let's see. Who do you think wrote? I mean, this is take a while to come in. This is vocals only. This is going to be awesome. Okay, this is going to be great. So let's see. Who wrote this classic Queen song? Probably the Queen video where I actually quite fancy Roger Taylor. He looks hot in it.
Isn't he dressed as a schoolgirl?
Oh,
he is, isn't he?
Yeah. But I know he's a man in his late 30s.
Man,
I
yes.
know he's a man in his late 30s.
Yes, okay.
Here we go.
I want to break free. I want to break free from your lies. You're so self-satisfied. I don't need you. I've got to break free. God knows. God knows I want to break free. I've fallen in love. I've fallen in love for the first time.
Who wrote this one?
Brian May.
John Deacon. That's why John Deacon don't talk with them anymore. He wrote I Want to Break Free.
So, what's Brian May done then? Flash. I like Flash. Don't laugh.
This is This is Brian May. This is. What are you doing in a minute, Carol? This is Brian May at his finest. This is Brian May. This is
Brian May.
And I know this because I saw the movie and I saw the writing process.
It came really easily, probably, didn't
documented in the...
Buddy, you're a boy, make a big noise, playing in the street, gonna be a big man someday. You got mud on your face, you big disgrace, kicking your can all over the place, singing, we will rock you. We will rock you.
You did it wrong.
Oh.
Buddy, you're a young man, hard man, shouting in the street, gonna take on the world someday. You got blood on your face, a big disgrace, waving your banner all over the place. We will rock you.
Let me see.
A song which, of course, was covered by which 90s boy band?
911.
Five.
Did they really?
I think so, yeah. I'm going to say it was...
Yeah, they did, actually. They did.
That takes some cojones, doesn't it? 5 pairs.
Okay. I'm bored of Queen now.
Yeah.
All right, Carol, thanks for your call.
All right.
Right. 03444991000. Thanks for that, Carol. I enjoyed that little meander down the Queen vocal-only route and discovering which member of Queen wrote which. So thanks for bringing up that topic. Craig, stay there. Come to you after this.
The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee
We could be dreaming and meeting each other in our dreams.
on Talk Radio.
Let's go to Craig. Oh, he couldn't wait more than 6 minutes and put the phone down and then started getting stroppy on Twitter. Jog on, lad.
Butler.
Call up, Craig, you muppet. I was just about to go to you. Here's the thing. Sometimes you've got to wait. What is this? What is this, fast food? You think we're working in a sushi restaurant? What do you think we are? Yo, sushi? We're going to come around on a little conveyor belt and you pull my lid off and then we talk to you? Get a grip. Either come on or jog on. Stop hassling Catherine on Twitter. What's this scumbag saying?
I'm just saying, just making a big deal about it.
Yeah, make a big deal of this.
It's never a great call when they make that much fuss.
Yeah, exactly, Craig. I bet your call was lousy. Prove me wrong. Pick up the phone. Pick up the phone, Craig. Call me. I'm sorry that you had to wait so long, man. That was out of order. That was rude of me. I would like to apologise to you personally.
Oh, he says, I didn't bottle. I've got bugger all to say. I'm being bullied into it by your followers. Tell him to stick it.
You're a loser, Craig. Good evening, Dan.
Good evening, Ian.
What you got?
Queen, the Bohemian Rhapsody film.
Yeah.
I quite liked it.
Well, you're an idiot then, mate, and you need to get a life and need to stop taking drugs.
But what I like more than the Bohemian Rhapsody film is in 1993, a German man did a cover version of Radio Gaga.
Oh, yeah.
Which is basically a remix.
Yeah.
But he also raps over the top of it. Queen and DJ Bobo.
Now, is this when Queen, but basically Roger Taylor and why does John Deacon not do anything with Queen anymore?
He's retired. He just likes the money rolling in.
Well, geez, but Roger Taylor and Brian May can't let it lie, and now they'll go and whore themselves out for anything, including...
Well, and telescopes don't buy themselves, do they?
Well, I know, exactly, but here's the thing...
I think they genuinely just like doing it.
Here we go. Here it comes. I got it.
If you want to listen to the music of today, turn on the radio and let it play. Play it loud.
He looks like bent over.
Green and bold was what I'm talking all about a beat that spins you around. Get up, stand up,
like
to this sound. With the rhythm and the rhyme, let the music flow. Everybody, everywhere, listen to the radio. We watch the show.
It's the classic white rap rhythm, though. Do 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 do.
So I think Brian May did write Flash. You're right.
Yes, mate.
I think Brian May is the weak link in the songwriting thing. Although he wrote "Who Wants to Live Forever," which is a great song.
Oh, beautiful.
There's no time for us.
Sorry. The best Queen ballad, of course, is "These Are the Days of Our Lives." It's a great song. It's one of the greatest. It's one of the greatest songs of all time.
And the bloke playing Brian May in the film is incredible.
He does look like
no, he's
him.
not. He's not. He's not.
He
He's
looks
not.
and
He's
sounds
not.
exactly
No,
like
he
him.
doesn't. He doesn't look anything like him. But he's got a big, moustache and cropped hair. He doesn't look anything like him.
No,
he's trying.
Brian
Shut up!
May.
Shut your face! Shut your face! I will ram the entire Queen back catalogue on vinyl. Wow. Half of the singles down your throat, the albums up your jacksie.
Sideways.
Oh, yeah.
What? Rami Malek, I don't think, is very good in it.
No, he's saying Brian May.
He doesn't look anything like Brian May.
I think he looks like him.
He doesn't. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm so sorry, Dan. I'm so sorry, Catherine, of course. I've forgotten. Could you help me out, clear my mind out? Which one of us three has been to Brian May's house, hung out in his garage, stood right next to him and talked to him, chatted to him about Vox amps while he noodled around on his guitar? Shut up! While he played around on his guitar and then said to him, "What happens if you flick that switch on your guitar? What do those pickups do?" And he went, "These pickups? Oh, that's the Bo Rap sound." And then, as I stood next to him, played the guitar solo for Bo Rap to me. Which one of us three did that happen to?
That would be.
Say to him, "Can you turn your music up to
Right, now you're muffled because you're bottling it. You're doing this.
Can I respond?
No, you can't. The response is very simple.
But
thank you.
Which also, the same answer. Which one of us has got facial dyslexia? Oh, that would be you. Yeah, you.
No, not when I'm good friends with someone. I don't have it.
You have
not when I'm good friends.
You
with
think
someone.
everyone looks the same?
You're racist.
I am a racist. That's irrelevant to this. I am racist, actually. Massive racist.
You're
as
racist
you know.
against everybody.
I cannot stand the Indians. No, he doesn't look like Brian May. His face is too long.
And Rami Malek's too short.
Rami Malek's well short in it. He's a wee fella. No, it's a terrible film. It's a stinker. And I'm going to buy all the copies on VHS and burn
Come on,
them.
it was finished off by the bloke off Games Master. The not very good series of Games Master.
What do you mean? Oh, Dexter Fletcher.
Dexter Fletcher.
He's the executive producer of it.
We like Dexter.
We like Dexter, and I'm glad that money is rolling into Dexter's back pocket. But I wonder. Here's the question I've got for you, Dexter. How do you sleep at night? No, you put that movie out. How do you sleep at night?
Now he's doing the other one, isn't he?
What,
Rocket Man.
Queen 2. Is he doing Rocket Man?
Oh, Elton John.
I'd like to see that because, as you know, I'm actually good friends with Elton John as well, and this is not even a joke.
You stood your kid next to him and he didn't know who he was and took a picture.
No. Shut up, man. I've had many conversations with Elton John. No. Yes, they all happened on the same day.
What do you and Elton talk about?
We talk. Well, first thing
School
was
fates.
The first thing was I asked him who was there a ticket system? Who was in charge of the bouncy castle? Genuine question to Elton John. I didn't know it was Elton John until I turned. I saw there was someone sat on the bench and I went, "Excuse me, mate, who's in charge of the bouncy castle?" And as I turned, it was Elton John.
I don't know, darling.
He doesn't speak like that. He's a bit common. He said, "I don't know. You have to ask someone over there." Then next conversation, it was it was Hook the duck fishing game, right? And I was joking about it, and I said maybe we'll win £1 million or something. It was a funny joke, and him and David Furnish laughed. Then he was sat down, and I said, "All right, Elton, I'm off to see your mate tonight, Brian Wilson. Can I get a picture of my boy?" Of course.
And then you woke up, and it was all a
Shut
joke.
your face! It's all true. I'll show you the picture one day, Dan, and then you'll apologise to me.
I won't apologise.
Get lost, loser.
So was this Elton's private fun fair? Was he wearing a bum bag and taking change?
I don't think using. Actually, I think
he does
that's
wear a bum bag, doesn't he?
I think that's He doesn't wear a bum bag.
He does. I've seen him.
Bag.
I've seen him.
Bum bag. That is
fanny pack. Then
that is his husband. How dare you?
David would have a man bag.
I remember once being in a gay club years ago.
Don't tell this story.
No, it's great. It's a beautiful story. when I was very, very high on drugs, and I was with some people with a TV show I was working with, and we ended up in a gay club, and David Furnish was there, and I was dancing with David Furnish. I was voguing around David Furnish. I think voguing is when you put your arms in quite an aggressive manner around the person. And I stood on, come on, you guys!
Oh, my God.
And they loved it. I loved it. We had a great time.
You were very high.
Very, very high. Now, a lot of the people in the club were high as well. It was a fun time. So, I think May is the weak link. Name a Queen song and who you think wrote it.
Seven Seas of Rye.
I'll take you to the Seven Seas of Rye. Okay, who do you think wrote it?
Brian May.
Mercury. You're just going to say May for all of them?
Yeah, I am. Like my mum.
He's the weak link.
My mum says Kevin Keegan to everything on Question of
He
Sport.
is the weak link.
She's been right once.
Somebody to love.
Kevin Keegan.
Mercury. This is a great song. 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 Here we go. Hang on, I don't know if that's the... can we do any better than that? This is a great song. This is deep.
Sammy was low.
You know this song?
Just watching the show.
Don't know this bit.
Over and over again. Knew it was time. He'd made up his mind to leave his dead life behind.
This is a great song.
His boss said to him, boy, you'd better begin to get those crazy notions right out of your head. Sammy, who do you think that you are? You should have a sweeping.
Get to the chorus.
Of the emerald rod. Spread your...
That's not what I said.
Spread your what?
Eve says, God, I miss Ian Collins at night on LBC. Ian Lee on Talk Radio really is insufferable. Loud, crass, and about as funny as a heart attack. Well, here's the thing, Eve. You're an idiot. Because Ian Collins was never on LBC on a Friday night. So you'd still be listening to me, you absolute mutton. 0344 499 1000 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. 2 hours of rubbish so far. Another hour of absolute rubbish to go. When we come back, I'm going to play you the best Queen song of all time. There is one song that is great.
And we're dedicating the rest of the show to Eve.
To Eve.
That's what she would have wanted.
Eve, it's your show. Give us a call. You speak to Sam, he'll take your name and number and give you a call straight back. 0344 499 1000. This is the Late Night Alternative, weeknights from 10 with Ian Lee and Catherine Boyle on Talk Radio.
The Late Night Alternative with Ian Lee on Talk Radio.
We have ways of making you talk.
I thoughts of your head. Is this the world I created? Oh, it's a hard life when you play the game. It's so easy, and it's a kind of magic. Under pressure, spread your wings. It's a crazy little thing, but everybody sings Queen. Oh, it's a hard life when you play the game. It's so easy, and it's a kind of magic. They're the champs, so spread your wings. It's a crazy little thing, but everybody sings Queen. You know they do, they really do. Thank you.
I love it. I'm going to there's a Chris Frank exhibition in Manchester happening at the end of February, beginning of March. I'm going up on Sunday, March the 3rd, I think it is, with Steve Sullivan, who made the Frank Sidebottom documentary, Chris Seavey film. That's coming out soon. It's coming out in March. It's incredible. And also Dave Arnold, who's one of Chris's mates, and we're going to go around. Literally I'm going up to Manchester for 3 hours and coming back, and we're going to record. I don't know if we're recording like the tour guide that you can't, you put the headphones on and you listen to that, or if it's like a podcast that you can I think it's a podcast you can download and you can listen to it as you're going around the thing, or you can just listen to it whenever you want. But it'll just be us looking at the art. The film's coming out soon. My record label's putting out the soundtrack album to it. Imagine. Eve Monroe, you're thicker than I would have given you credit for. So Eve said she misses Ian Collins. I said, well, he wasn't on Fridays. What are you talking about? I'd always listen to Ian on a Friday, she says. There was such a thing as a catch-up schedule for Ian Collins' Sunday to Thursday night show I might have missed. Well, Eve, here's the thing. Why don't you text the radio station that he no longer works at? I've been doing this job for 3 years, you muppet. You're listening to a show you don't like? Why don't you text... Instead of texting me, you're tweeting me, you prune. Why don't you tweet Nick Abbott or tweet LBC? You muppet. And then I clicked on your bio. And I understood. Show's a little bit too left-wing for you, is it, love? Don't worry, Tommy Robinson will be on Monday. Not a chance. Listen, instead of listening to a show you're not enjoying and complaining to it that the show that you used to listen to on another radio station isn't there anymore, why don't you, I don't know, go and complain to the radio station that the show you used to listen to isn't on anymore? Stop listening to this. This isn't for you. And you know the thing she's going to reply about? The Tommy Robinson comment. Won't have heard any of the rest. Thank you, Eve. It's good to know. Listen, even if you're listening, you're not enjoying it. That's great for me. Good evening, Will.
Hello?
Hello, Will.
Hey, mate. How you doing?
Could you come off speakerphone?
No, I'm not on speakerphone. I'm on hands-free.
Okay, could you come off hands-free?
1 sec, mate.
No worries, Will. Yeah, me too.
Hello?
Hello. There we go, Will. We can hear you now. That's great.
Is that better?
Well, in as much as we can hear you.
Yeah. How are you doing?
Probably not. A bit bunged up?
A bit bunged up? Well, you know what to do. The constipated mathematician.
Work it out with a pencil.
Yeah. Get it out there.
What can we do for you tonight, Will, in the 30 seconds you've got left of this phone call?
You could answer me. Why are you attacking Queen?
Sorry, have you just come off a forum or something, or have you actually been listening to the show?
No, I've been listening to you, mate.
Right. When did I attack? When did I attack Queen?
You've been attacking Queen all night.
No,
and I'm not even a big fan of Queen.
Give me a specific example of what I said that was an attack on Queen. Apart from the about 25 minutes. Apart from about 25 minutes I spent playing Queen songs. Apart from that, give me the specific attack on I gave on Queen. I'd be keen to hear it.
I'm interested why you are taking the piss out of them.
I would be interested for you to give me one example of where I've attacked Queen, please.
from the beginning of the show.
Yeah, you keep saying from the beginning, but could you give me one specific... I know these are probably long words for you, but one specific example of when I did that, please, Will.
Since you started the show.
Yeah, don't tell me when, because I haven't got the ability to go back and listen or the inclination.
Ian,
give me
I
one.
listen to you every night, mate. Listen.
Maybe if you use your ears, maybe if you listen with your ears and sober, you might hear something. Give me one specific example, please, just one of. Tell me what I said that was an attack on Queen.
You're trying to humiliate them.
Again, you're speaking in generalisations. I don't know. Do you understand the word specific?
You're humiliating.
Do you? Well, no, at the moment I'm humiliating you.
That wasn't Queen who did the movie, Ian.
Well, actually, right,
it wasn't
okay.
Queen, was it?
Right, okay. Hang on a second. So
it wasn't Queen who did the movie. It wasn't Freddie Mercury.
Do you want to get? We can get technical. It was Queen that made the movie. Yeah. So hang on a minute.
No, it wasn't Queen. You're playing crappy songs of his.
I've played Queen.
I don't think that's very fair, really.
I've played Queen. I've played Queen songs. What are you talking about, you absolute lunatic? I've been playing Queen songs.
Yeah. But you've not been playing proper Queen songs, have you?
Yes, I have. I've been playing songs by Queen.
Humiliating Queen.
You're an idiot.
By playing the movie.
Yeah. No, I've not been playing the movie. You absolute. I've been playing songs.
Don't keep calling me an idiot.
Well, the thing is, you're embarrassing yourself.
What's wrong with you?
No, I tell you what's wrong with you. You're an idiot. I've been playing songs by Queen, with Queen performing them.
But you haven't.
No, but I have, mate. I have. I actually have. I haven't played anything from the movie. I wouldn't, because the movie...
Do you know what I mean?
Will, go and sober up, mate. Don't call my show again and get lost. All right, buddy? Thanks a lot. Bye!
Nice fella.
This is the thing, man. Drunks are so annoying, and so are arseholes.
Why has he started ringing us recently?
Oh, God, I don't know. Maybe because Ian Collins isn't on LBC during the weekdays now. This is what we've got. People like Eve and Will phoning in. Good evening, Gatford.
Good evening. That was like a ticking time bomb of swearing, wasn't it?
Of course it was.
I knew something was going to happen.
I was just waiting for the words to release from his mouth.
I knew something was going to come.
I gave Ian the wide eyes when he first came on.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh well. It's worth a go. See if he takes the bait.
Oh well. What you got for us, Gatford?
Well, I've just watched this Fyre Festival thing you were talking about at the top of the show.
By the way, thank you, Duncan. Hang on a second. Duncan's listening. Thank you, Duncan. Thank you, Duncan. That's very kind of you. He's enjoying the assault on Queen that we've launched this evening. Thank you, mate. Go on, Gatford. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, I watched the Fyre Festival documentary because I hadn't seen it, and I heard you talking about it. I thought, well, I can watch it, and then I can...
Hang on a minute. So I only mentioned it at the beginning of tonight's show. Did you stop listening to us to go and watch a movie on Netflix?
Yeah, because then I can catch up with you later.
Okay, fair play. I like that. Okay, I dig that. Some film, huh? Some film.
Well, all I can say is, obviously, tremendously terrible. If left alone, millennials, awful.
Those who don't know, it's a documentary about... Hang on a minute, it's a documentary about a kind of super elite rich festival that was put on an island in the Caribbean or somewhere a couple of years ago, and people were being charged like $25,000 a ticket, $50,000 a ticket, and people were promised, luxury condos on the beach. They rocked up, they got tents, it had been raining. I've just got to the bit where they've got in the tents, it's nighttime, and now there's anarchy, and there's people running around with flaming torches and steel. Yeah. It's insane.
It's Lord of the Flies, but accelerated.
Yeah.
At least that lot spent a couple of days. This lot were not even there 3 hours when they kicked off.
It took 20 minutes. It's some film. Apparently there's another documentary about it as well, though, on Hulu or something.
This lot was done by the PR company and the other one's by the web company, or the other way round.
Right, okay. Well, that's disappointing. They couldn't pull their resources and make one great movie, but it's...
They couldn't organise a festival, so, to be honest, the film is probably well outside their range.
It is... and who's this? There's a very, very kind of cocky pop star on there called Ja Rule.
Ja Rule.
Who is Ja Rule?
Ja Rule.
Ja Rule. Well, if you're not familiar with his work, I'd say look him up, but I doubt you could play it on the radio.
Is it a bit potty mouth? He's very... he's got a cocky swagger about him.
he has. But basically, he's now his idea was to have an app where you could book him to go and sing at birthday parties.
Yes, that was how it started.
And I'm very interested. And then he got involved with this bloke who's all kinds of dodgy. He reminded me a bit of the O.J. Simpson, in the sense that O.J. got accused of doing this terrible, terrible thing, and then went out and basically aggressively demanded his stuff back. Yeah. And I won't ruin it because you haven't seen the second half, but when you watch that second bit, just think of O.J. and think, my goodness, you want to keep a low profile, mate.
Nice one, Gafford. Thank you. It's some film, and one of those ones where I had a lot of people kind of talking to me about it and saying you should really you should check this out. It's great.
I keep meaning to watch that one, and there's also one about a cat show, isn't there?
Oh yeah, good Canadian cat.
It's called Catwalk.
Catwalk. Okay, I'll have some of that. I'm big in the cat scene, as you know. You got Mucky to pur tonight for the first time. The aggressive one.
Work my magic.
Little purrer.
She likes me, doesn't she?
She doesn't like me. She likes you.
She was purring. I was like, quick, come in here, listen to this.
Eve, you're insane. Stop tweeting me. You don't like the show. I'd never listened to Talk Radio before tonight. I was watching Me and My Mental Health on Channel 5 on demand earlier. And she listens and watches to everything. She's like playing with time. Listen to it when it goes out. Watch it when it goes out. Just listen to it as it happens. Make it live. Stop going to on demand and listen again. Just listen to it. And if you miss it, you miss it. I wondered who you were, as I'd never heard of you before. Listened for half an hour and thought, no! Back to catch up on everything. But you're still listening now, you absolute muppet.
Yeah, she's listening out for a shout-out.
Stop listening to this. Go and listen to a station that you like. And then go and send Tommy Robinson emails telling him how much you love him. And how much you want to be a bellend like he is. Go and do that. Go and do that. Thank you, Eva. I really appreciate the feedback. It helps a lot. 0344 499 1000. This is Talk Radio.
The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee.
Hate alarm clock. Hate going to work.
On Talk Radio.
I wrote a joke today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm quite proud with it. It's not quite finished, but there's something there. But it involves a little bit of setup. So what I need you to do is, can you just ad-lib a few jokes about memory?
Okay. Oh, hang on a minute.
It doesn't have to be that funny, but it just ad-lib a few jokes. So she's telling jokes about memory.
All right. Do you know that... Oh, I can't remember that.
Right, listen, you. Tell you what, just take your memory stick and get out of here. Memory stick. Oh, yes. Yes, like memory stick. Take your memory... And you're doing shtick. Listen, to take your memory stick, get out of here.
It's a good one. I mean, it needs a little...
It needs a little, but not much. Not much.
Like changing the punchline.
Doesn't need... No, it doesn't need much. Take your memory stick and get out of here. Memory stick. It's good. It's a nice thing to say. Just say it once. Say it.
Memory stick.
It's a nice thing to say, isn't it? Sam, could you come on the microphone? I just want to do... Could you do me a favour? Could you say memory stick?
Memory stick.
Fun to say, huh? Yes. I've got a new thing here.
That's why Sean Connery likes it so much.
Exactly. Oh, there we go.
No,
it does. It isn't, because it's got to be a joke. Someone's got to be, I've got my memory stick here. I've got my memory stick. No, it's got to be... oh, all right, okay. So Sean Connery... Here we go. I'm just ad-libbing. I'm just working this. This is workshopping now. You've only paid a £5 to get in. It's not going to be a finished act, all right? So Sean Connery is... wants to get into stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
Right? And he's on his laptop and he's typing his jokes, and he's doing a lot of jokes about the brain and about perception.
Because he's an elderly chap.
Please don't interrupt. And memory. And then his wife says, Sean, dinner's ready, coming down. Yes. So Sean then Sean goes, yes, I'll be coming down in a minute. And then he puts in a little USB into his laptop lappy.
I got you.
And he saves it, and transfer onto the USB. I'm just shaving my memory stick.
Shaving it? Why is he shaving it?
Because he talks like that. He talks like that.
Right, okay.
He's just shaving. I've just got my memory stick. And then it's right, because it's a memory stick, and on it are jokes, a shtick about memories.
I think that's almost too clever.
It's very clever. It's too clever for Simon. Good evening, Simon.
Oh, it's too clever for me, Ian. Too clever.
Isn't it?
It is.
It's the sign of a true great.
I won't ask you how you're doing, because obviously it's none of my business.
It's none of your business, mate.
Just a quick one. Wednesday, Thursday this week.
Yeah.
it was that classic scenario of the supply teacher at school.
Are you hiding under the duvet to make this phone call?
He's
to
frightened
us?
of repercussions.
Okay, all right, fine.
From Christo
Okay.
and Jamie East.
Absolutely, I am scared.
Yeah.
It was like when the headmaster and headmistress are off for a couple of nights.
Yeah.
They've all come out. All those people that perhaps have been a bit worried about ringing in recently, they were all there. Radio Gold.
So which one of the band people came on?
With Ken, Holy Ken.
Of course, Ken's not banned. Ken's just scared to come on because he knows. Although I'm surprised he would speak to Christo. What with Christo being a homosexual?
Does he know?
I think he does now. From what people told me, I think he's aware. I think he's very aware now. But I'm surprised. I suppose Ken wanted to save him from.
Christo very nearly lost it with him. I think Christo got very annoyed and very unlike Christo he did. Rainbow George found somebody else to talk to. He hadn't spoken about the Gazillion Wonders too, so he was quite happy.
Okay.
Who else do we have? Susan.
Okay, yeah. Susan
been on recently or not?
She came on today, and I cut her off immediately because she used a withheld number, and then she texted me that she was never going to call my show again. She said this was the last, in inverted commas, time she'd ever called, which is great because I asked her to stop calling 2 weeks ago.
All we needed was Kadir, really. We got Kadir back, and
Wasim.
it would have been Wasim. It's brilliant.
I don't think Kadir's not banned, is he?
No.
Kadir's not banned.
We just have a night where you just drop all your bands just for the one night only.
What, and that Mean John on and everything?
Everybody, just a free house.
Yeah, it's tempting, but,
It's too toxic.
I tell you what, Simon, I'll give them your phone number.
Oh, yes, thanks.
And you can have John and Wasim and Susan phone you up and wind you up endlessly. How about that?
Absolutely. I was just surprised Susan hasn't gone direct to Catherine, to be honest, because I'd have thought she would have tried to get back onto the show like Catherine.
Has she gone to you?
Not yet, she hasn't, but...
I won't be long.
Don't give her ideas.
Well, I'm off.
Is that right? Is that right? She's not actually Susan.
Well,
I
there's
don't
some
know.
speculation.
She uses different names, and they're quite generic names. But listen, I'm off. The 1st of April, I'm off that week. I'm going to be in a cabin in the woods with my boys. We're going to go rogue, off-grid, and Catherine is hosting the show, so I suspect they'll all try and sneak past her.
Yeah.
We need somebody on the door.
Oh, don't worry, I can manage the door myself.
Simon, thank you very much for that. So there's a thing in India, right? I love this. Milk traders.
Sorry?
I'm really bunged up. Milk traders
go again?
in the southern Indian state of Tamil Nadu have complained to police over the rampant theft of milk. Why are they stealing milk?
Because...
This is great.
They are making... cheese.
No, because they have this tradition in India, apparently. Maybe it's certain parts of India. The police have a rampant theft of milk ahead of movie releases. On certain religious occasions, Hindus pour milk over idols of deities.
All right.
But many fans have adopted this practice in the hope that a film will become a hit. So what they do is they get milk and they pour it over movie posters.
But surely that's going to stink. It's hot.
Yes, mate. Yes, stinky, hot Indian milk.
This movie is a stinker, a literal stinker.
Milk traders say they face heavy losses as a result. It is a practice for worshipping gods, not film stars. Well, that just sums up the state of this world at the moment.
Done
We're
it,
worshipping
though.
the wrong people. The president of the state's Milk Traders Association said the situation prompted the Tamil Nadu Milk Dealers Association to register a police complaint on Wednesday seeking a ban. What time is it in India now? What's the time difference? Can we phone India up?
Let's have a look.
Where are they? Where's India? It's they're east. Never eat shredded wheat. They're east.
It's 05:54, a bit early.
No, it's not for milk people. Tamil Nadu Milk Dealers. Tamil Nadu Milk Dealers. Here we go. What's the phone number? Put a phone number on there, guys. Okay, should we phone them up? See what's going on. I want to see if this is a... What's the number for India, please? What's the number for India, please? Hello, India. Can I help you? I think it's +91. So 0091, I think. I see it here.
91.
6. They're milk people. Milk people are up early,
Yeah, but
especially in India.
They're the dealers. They're not the cowmen.
No, but milkmen. You've got to be up early, particularly in India. 'Cause you're right, it gets hot. And it'll go sour. Hello? What the hell's going on here? Hello? Hello, India?
Milk.
Oh, here we go. We're in. Sorry for the sniffing, guys. Bunged up.
நீங்கள் தொடர்பு கொள்ள முயற்சிக்கும் நபரால் தற்பொழுது உங்களது அழைப்புகளை ஏற்க முடியவில்லை. தயவு செய்து பின்னர் அழைக்கவும். आप जिस व्यक्ति तक पहुंचने का प्रयास कर रहे हैं वो इस समय आपकी कॉल नहीं ले पा रहा है. कृपया बाद में फिर से प्रयास करें. The person you are trying to reach is unable to take your call at the moment. Please try again later.
Okay. I love it. I think it's
Took
such
a
a
lot
beautiful
longer
language.
in the first language.
Yeah,
didn't
there's
it?
a couple more. It's such a I think it's a stunning language, and it's such a great accent. I mean, it's just, it's so beautiful. Let's try this one. Let's try this one. We may get nowhere with this, guys, and that's you can call us 0344 499 1000. There's the telephone number. If you want to give us a call, you'd be very, very welcome to.
Didn't know you could beatbox.
Oh, that one closed out. I think these are all going to be. They don't open till 7:30 a.m. Opens at 10. Matha milk dealers. Come on, guys. There's like Tamil Nadu milk dealers all night. All night. Here we go. We're in. Right. See, it worked. You laughed at that, but actually, I know what I'm doing. 4, 3, 1. Let's see what we got. This region is called Tiruchirappalli. I'll sing to them if I need to. You know me.
Oh, they're in for a treat, aren't they?
I like singing in Hindi.
At 5 in the morning.
I like singing in Hindi, and people like hearing me sing in Hindi.
Are you sure you're not singing swears?
I can change it so that it is swears. That's how good I am. Perdesi, janana hai, mujhe chole ke, and chole is where you can change it to a very rude word. Mujhe chole ke, perdesi. Where the hell it's not even ringing. What's going on here? Hello, India. You up? India,
come on, chaps.
Come on, India. Right, try one more, and then we're going to
just give up on the milk.
If they don't answer, then we're going in, and we're taking it back. I swear to God, I'm not having this. We leave them alone for 52 years, and this is what happens. No. I'm sorry. We're going to phone a dairy farm.
Well, they will be up.
9, 7, 9, 4, 6. Cass digging out Chatted's fate. Don't worry, guys. It's happening.
Well, we haven't read Driven from Our Home by a Poltergeist yet.
No, we have not.
It watched us sleep.
By the way, we've worked out tonight what song we'll be singing at tomorrow's sold-out Weird Science screening.
You lucky people.
Sold out. What's going on with India?
I think you're pressing it wrong.
I'm not pressing it wrong. I'm dialing. There we go. That's an English ringtone. What the heck? It says 24 hours here. This is the Sakthi.
The person you are calling is not answering. Please call again later.
No.
நீங்கள் அழைக்கும் நபர் உங்கள் அழைப்பை ஏற்கவில்லை. தயவு செய்து சிறிது நேரம் கழித்து மீண்டும் அழைக்கவும். आप जिस व्यक्ति को कॉल कर रहे हैं वह अभी कॉल नहीं ले पा रहे हैं. कृपया कुछ समय बाद कॉल करें.
What does he mean? That's a great little phrase. There's loads of little phrases. It's like singing, I think. Baba he. Okay, well, that didn't work. We're going to have Chat's Fate after this. This is Talk Radio.
The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee on Talk Radio. We'll get you talking.
OK, chat, it's Fate. It's a magazine for sad sacks and losers. It's not, it's great. It's like those kind of women's magazines that are aimed at women that have stories about boyfriends and murder and babies and things. But this has got a supernatural bent to it.
Yeah, it's like a paranormal, true life stories.
Beautiful.
Oh, I'm going to sneeze now, which is
sneeze.
spooky.
I wish I could sneeze.
Hang on. It's coming.
I wish I could sneeze.
Here it comes.
This is great radio, guys. We're waiting for Kath to sneeze.
Okay. No place like home. Forced to move house by a poltergeist. Pamela Carter, 28, from Henderson, Kentucky, USA.
Oh, that was nearly the C word. Wow, boil it. Keep listening, guys. This could be. I'm not responsible for the dump button on this.
Give me some spooky noises.
Okay, fine, sure.
Snuggled up in bed watching television late one night.
Spooky noises. Here we go.
My eyes began to close. The television screen started to blur as I drifted off to sleep. All of a sudden... Oh, you peaked too soon there.
Go on, do
it
it
would have
again.
been the prime point to do it. All of a sudden, I was jolted awake. What on earth was that? I'd seen something really weird. Not on the television screen, but on my little CCTV screen next to it, which was attached to a live security camera outside our house. Okay. It looked as if a ghostly figure had just marched past our house. Without stopping to think, I leapt out of bed and rushed outside to check. We live in a quiet neighbourhood in a small town in Kentucky in the USA. Oh, I should do the American voice now. Outside, the night air was still and silent. I looked up and down the dark street. All was quiet. There was absolutely nobody around. Puzzled, I went back inside and closed the door. I went back to the bedroom and woke up my husband Ricky, who'd been snoozing away next to me. "You have to see this," I told him. I rewound the CCTV footage and showed him a clip of the figure marching past our house. On second viewing, it was clear that we'd captured something paranormal on film. The shadowy figure was marching like a soldier. He marched smartly past our house before disappearing into thin air. Caesar's ghost. "It looks like Caesar," I told Ricky as we stared at each other, terrified. The hair on the back of my neck was standing on end and I was shivering with fright. You see, this wasn't the first time we'd seen the same ghostly figure. He'd marched past our house a week earlier. Although it had been the middle of the night and we'd been fast asleep, our CCTV camera had once again caught him on film. "Who is he?" I asked Ricky. "And what does he want with us?" Tense atmosphere. We'd lived peacefully in our home for nearly 10 years with our 2 children, but during the last few years, the energy seemed to have changed, become tense and charged. Often when I was alone at home, I felt as though something or someone was watching me. One evening, I was making dinner from the family, humming to myself as I boiled pasta for macaroni cheese, and all of a sudden I felt something hit me on the back of my neck.
Stop. This story's fake.
Macaroni and cheese.
She's an American.
Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese. They do not... and I've done this. You say macaroni cheese to an American, though. What the hell are you talking about, boy? Mac and cheese.
Well, maybe they're writing this for the English audience.
Fake.
Anyway,
Fake.
She felt something hit her on the back of the neck. Assuming one of the kids or Ricky had thrown something at me for a joke, I swung around annoyed. "Hey, don't do that when I'm cooking. There's boiling water here, you know," I began. But there was nobody there. I was all alone in the kitchen. On another occasion, I was bustling around the kitchen making a snack when I distinctly heard a voice say, "Hey!" Again, there was nobody there. "I've heard the voice too," Ricky gasped when I told him about it. "And a few years ago, when I was lying in bed, I heard the sound of kids chattering. I assumed it was our kids, of course, but when I went to check on them, they were fast asleep in their rooms."
That isn't me doing that. I don't know what that is. Okay, I don't know what's going on there. Something very, very spooky.
That sounded ghostly to me. I don't know. You know, I don't know about you. Perhaps I shouldn't be surprised that we seem to have attracted some kind of entity. My family's got a long history of weird stuff happening to us. One of my cousins has psychic abilities and sees dead people. She once took a photo, and later when we looked at it, you could clearly see the image of a skeleton. A skeleton. That's how they say it in America. Yeah. Grandma's house. And when I was a little girl, I used to spend a lot of time at my grandma's house, staying the night regularly with my mother. One night when I was about 6 years old, I woke up to find a shadowy man standing over me. As I stared at him, he put his finger to his lips and said,
It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring, he went to bed.
Scared, I shut my eyes tightly and eventually I fell asleep. Who was that man in our room? I asked my grandma the next day. What man? She asked, bewildered. There wasn't anyone in here but us, sweetheart.
He went to bed and bumped his head, couldn't get up in the morning. It's raining, it's pouring.
In 2002, when I was 12 years old, there was a huge storm. The winds were gusting around my aunt's house at high speed, and thunder and lightning crackled through the air. The electric power was cut off, and we all rushed to light candles so we could see in the pitch blackness, and that is when we heard it. A loud thumping and banging coming from the basement. Sounds like someone's working down there, my mother said, her voice shaking. My uncle, who'd passed away, had had his workbench and tools down there, but none of us were prepared to volunteer to go down and see what was going on in there. That night at 2 a.m. there was a loud knocking on the front door. My mother opened it and 2 policemen were standing there. We've had a 911 call from this house, they told us. We've come to investigate. We stared blankly at them. None of us had called them. So who on earth had? Not long after we saw the ghost on CCTV, Ricky and I were sitting outside our house one evening when we heard footsteps running up and down inside our next-door neighbor's home. And we knew they were out. So we went to fetch our neighbor's grandmother, and we were worried someone had broken in, and we knew she had a key, but there was nobody there. Next day, my neighbor came round to see me. I see you've met our ghost, she said. She told me she often hears footsteps, felt a ghostly presence when she was all alone in the house. Well, now it seems it might have moved next door into my house. I wonder if our street was built on an old Indian burial ground or perhaps an old American Civil War battlefield. It would explain why the ghost has a military appearance. But I don't want it in my house. I'm sick of feeling scared in my own home, of jumping at shadows. In fact, I've had enough. We're moving. I'm in the middle of looking for a new house right now. It's a shame, but I can't keep looking over my shoulder the whole time, worrying about who or what is watching me. I'm just hoping the marching ghost doesn't want to move in with me.
You do not want to believe.
Unmissable late-night radio with the original king of unconventional conversation.
Make contact with Iain Lee. The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee
on Talk Radio.
All right, let's do this. Last few minutes of the show before Killer Kelner comes in and does his thing. I'm bunged up. And sniffing's doing nothing. It's like cement up there. It's just blocked. That's what they call it. Let's go to Sloop John B. Good evening, Sloop.
Hey, how you... Oh, I'm not supposed to ask that, so I'll just say hello to Iain, hello to Kath.
There we go, you see.
Listen, guys, I don't know how Ian will feel about this, but I've come up with a juicy scoop to do with Ian's old LBC days.
Okay.
And I thought you've heard of the film Searching for Sugar Man? Well, I've been searching for G-Man.
Okay.
And I've found him. And what I've found has absolutely blown my mind.
He makes music videos.
Yeah, well, there you go. You knew already.
Sorry. Was I not meant to ruin the thing? Yeah, this is for those who don't know. Hang on, shut up. For those who don't know, G-Man used to call me about, 15 years ago, and he was a young lad. And I thought he was very funny. Sometimes he was very funny, sometimes he wasn't, but generally he was very funny. And here's the thing. When LBC got taken over by whoever owns it now, and Richard Park was the boss, I invited G-Man in when he was like 18 years old, and I invited him to do a bit of the show. This is like the drive, maybe the drive time show on LBC, and I gave it to this 17-year-old kid. And little did I know that was the day Richard Park chose to come in and watch some of the shows being done. Boy, oh boy.
It was brilliant, though.
But yeah, he makes some music videos, I think. I'm not
just any. Sam Smith, Grammy Award winning, and he did the last video, the James Bond theme.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. The writing's on the wall. It's directed by Luke Monahan, and the thing is, when I watched it again, I kept thinking, like, my God, that's G-Man.
How funny! Good for him. Because I know that. I knew that he was making videos about 10 years ago and was kind of doing some smaller stuff. I didn't know he'd done that. Oh, good for him. That's brilliant news. Congratulations.
Well, but there's a little bit more.
Oh.
I was speaking to Vinny. I know you two aren't really on talking terms, but I was speaking to Vinny, and Vinny got it wrong and led me to his brother, Harry, who's a stand-up comedian. And Harry said that he's going to start listening to the show again. He didn't know you were on radio. And more than that, he says when G-Man gets back from America, he wants to get him to call up.
Well, if he wants
I don't know how you feel about that, because if
I have no problems with him calling up. But I mean, I don't think. Listen, I don't know. If he wants to call up, he's very welcome. I don't think he'll want to call up because he's a big star. But he's always welcome to call up. Of course he is.
Oh, well, fair enough. Next, I'm going to look for Yasser from Stratford, so we'll see how that goes.
Yasser called us for a while here, and then took great offence at something, and as is often the case, and I know exactly what he took great offence at. It was this.
Okay, I'll say, my name is Yasser, and I am a massive racist.
He was offended at that. He was offended that we caught a recording of him. What's the word?
Confessing.
Thank you to being a massive.
What about Lynn from Forest Gate? Maybe I could track her down. Would you want her to call up again?
Huh?
You found her, didn't you?
I didn't find Lynn. No, I didn't find Lynn. Clivey. No, I didn't find Lynn. Listen, you find all these people, Sloop John, you send them my way, buddy. We need
I sent you Paul Innocent, so I hope that was...
Paul Innocent was great. No, the one I found was Sheila in Cockfosters.
Yes.
That was who I found. No, they're all very, very welcome. Spread the word, Sloop. It's like the early 2000s. The party is happening.
Yeah. Well, have you thought about bringing back the boring me now thing? You're boring me now.
No, because
come on, that was brilliant.
Well, yeah, but that was like 15 years ago, man.
Yeah, but it'll be new again. Maybe when Rainbow George calls up.
No,
I mean that as a joke.
No, I've got my 10-second countdown. No, I haven't got the clip anymore, and I don't really want to fake. I don't want to make up another clip. And I know, I don't like kind of. Well, I was about to say I don't like revisiting old ideas because my whole act is based on revisiting old ideas. But that is not one that I've considered reusing. I'm considering it now that you said it, and I'm rejecting it.
All right, fair enough. Well, look, I'll tell you what, all good. Maybe I'll give Fleet Street a call, see if they want to run the G-Man story.
Maybe they will, but here's the thing. There's a young gentleman called Reed who is making an app for the iPhone initially, and then for the Android phone, which is going to be a soundboard of all of my greatest hits, all of the, it's primarily let me get it up. Primarily it's all this kind of stuff.
Hip, hip, hip.
Off women's head.
You're a fanny.
I've got a mouthful of sausage.
But I know that Matty, who helps with the YouTube channel, has sent him a load of the old ones, I think from LBC and Absolute, so it's going to be a treat for fans, young and old. And here's the thing, it's going to be absolutely free.
Right, I'm on it.
There
Definitely.
you go. It's happening soon, man. Reed's making that. He's a good lad.
Oh, I respect Ian.
Respect is due, Sloop. Respect is due. Good evening, Christian.
Hello. I'm in a scary hotel.
Oh dear.
Why is it so scary?
It's like it's old and it's one of those places where it's almost a place that time forgot.
Tell me more.
It's got a smoking floor.
Ooh.
Oh, what you mean? A floor that you could smoke on?
Yeah. Like I've never been in a hotel like this before. I've never encountered a smoking floor. But
that can't be legal, can it? That can't be legal.
I think if everyone agrees to it.
Well, it's a floor where people can smoke, and as soon as I got here, the smell was...
Wow. I used to hate that when you check into a hotel room and it was like a smoking room. Oh, God, it would stink. Even when I was a smoker, I hated it.
You used to have to choose, didn't you? Smoking or non-smoking.
Oh, we've only got smoking left, I'm afraid. Is that going to be okay? Yeah, sure, it can't be that bad. You get in there. Oh, my God, and the pillow smells. You put your head down and it smells of smoke. Oh, jeez.
Honestly, it's got a Corby trouser press. It's got the freeze-dried coffee. It's got everything.
I like the dry coffee, but has anyone ever actually used the trouser press?
I don't know. I might, but
you have to take them off first,
really
Christian.
So what are you doing there?
Oh, it's just an overnight stay, just for work. So, even so,
mate. Well, have they got a TV? Have they got a flat screen TV or is it big old fat TV?
No, there's no TV. There's no TV. There's nothing.
What?
It's awful. I've got you guys.
My favourite hotels, the really old ones, where they've not done it up, is when they've got built into the bedside, like the headboard, they've got a radio built into the headboard. That, for me, is the ultimate in luxury. But they never work anymore.
No, it's not very good. It's honestly, it's not very good. In fact, it's like the curtains look like they should be the carpet, and the vice versa.
Well, all I'll say is, Christian, I hope you don't get murdered.
Well, it's all right, because I did speak to the guy downstairs. I've had a word, and he offered me this advice. He went...
Dickhead, thank you, Christian. I can see on my screen in front of me, loads of people are tweeting me and Talk Radio. Don't tweet me, because I haven't got Twitter anymore. Go and look for me on Twitter. I ain't there no more, guys. I ain't there. And I'm the weight that has been lifted from me, not being on Twitter, not being on Twitch, posting very occasionally on the Facebook page to sell tickets. I think Twitter's done for me. I'm not saying definitely though, and you have kind of like a few months where you can reactivate your account. Because we've got shows coming up. Manchester is booked in. I need to set up the tickets for that. I'll probably do that Sunday. So put tickets for Manchester on sale Sunday. I think Glasgow is almost... I've just got to confirm the date in Glasgow. And I think there's a couple of others. Why am I talking about this? What was I talking about before? Twitter. So I'm going to see if we sell tickets through a mail out, through mention it on the radio, iainlee.com/event, through Facebook. And if we sell the same kind of number of tickets, then Twitter's done. And if we don't, if we sell significantly less, then I'll reactivate my Twitter, go on there, sell some tickets, and then come off there. But the thought of I've got this Twitter feed for my record label. And I retweeted something about R. Kelly the other day, and then I retweeted it because I thought I want to keep this politically free. This is just to advertise my records and promote some good music and stuff. So I retweeted a Beach Boys thing. I retweeted my friend Adri Hickey, who wrote something about music. So I do that, but it's just nice. I'm not getting involved in any snide arguments. There's no comments. There's nothing, none of that. I'm just posting stuff about the record. And not having that Twitter feed. Oh, the freedom is incredible. I genuinely think, who was I talking to? Who was I talking to about Twitter? Was it when I was filming on Wednesday? Who was it I was talking to? God, I was... do you know, I can't remember. I was talking to someone about Twitter and how I think it... Who was I talking to, Catherine?
I don't know, I wasn't there.
Have I been speaking to anyone about bullying? Oh, no, it was Jen who I met today. There we go. That was Jen who I met today. Did a really nice interview with Jen, who listens to the show. And we were just... She works in mental health with kids. And by kids, I mean, kind of 6, 7, 8, up to probably about 15, 16, 17, something like that. And the pressure that they feel, where everything in your life is assessed and is rated and is liked or not liked. The pressure that they feel is insane. Of course, this generation of kids, it's always been there. They've always known it. They've not known a world. Hey, Martin, they've not known a world where it doesn't exist. I'm a 45-year-old man where it's still a relatively new thing. I've had it for 10 years.
And also we know we can live without it.
Yeah, but it's still, it affects me. It impacts my health and my, kind of mental health. So imagine a 14-year-old boy who, thinks he's overweight, or a 15-year-old girl who thinks she's too skinny, or, 16-year-old girl who thinks her boobs are too small, or a 12-year-old boy who thinks his dick is too small. All this stuff. So suddenly you're being rated and judged, and, God, it must be horrendous.
Yeah.
And the more I think about it, the more I think Twitter is, apart from very few exceptions, I think it's more bad, significantly bad, compared to the good that is done from it.
It's like giving your phone number out to everyone.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah. I worry about my boys, Max. My boys, they're 9 and 7 now, and they talk about being on Twitter, and they ask, how many followers have you got? And I say, I've got 100,000. Wow, that's so great. And I go, yeah, but it doesn't mean anything. It's really pointless. And they talk about my YouTube. How many subscribers? I got 5,000. No, that's not bad. Can I do a YouTube channel? It's...
Yeah. Well, you know that my daughter's, 10? My eldest daughter's 10, and there's a girl in her class that started her own YouTube. Oh, yeah. And they're all watching it. But she's making stuff up on there.
But then, get this, Martin, we watched this.
We started watching it.
And I said, come on, I have to stop it because I'm judging her.
Uh-huh.
I was judging a 10-year-old girl.
Yeah.
And I thought, God, this is not right.
See, I'm watching it thinking, does her mother know she's doing this? Because it's really not healthy at all.
Hello, Martin Kellner.
Hello, yes, well, I'm asking people to tweet tonight. We're doing loads on Twitter.
Do you not think it's kind of had a negative... Twitter's had a negative impact on, phone-in shows, because people, rather than phoning up, will tweet in and think that counts as much as a phone call.
Well, I wouldn't know. We never get any calls anyway.
Mate.
Yeah, we do get lots of tweets. No, I think overall I would agree with you absolutely.
Yeah.
I wouldn't disagree with one word you've just said. I mean, I think it is overall it's harmful and it's damaging. And
I think it is. I remember when I was at LBC and I went in one day and there was an extra screen, and it was the big fat screens, an extra screen in there. And I said, well, what is this? Oh, it's great. People can text into the show now, and I thought,
I remember that too.
This is the death of it. This is the beginning of the end. Anyway, you can phone Martin Kellner after one. Same phone number, and you can phone in about what he's talking about. You can just phone in for a chat, like you phone in us for a chat after 1 o'clock. But what else have you got, please?
Well, I can remember going back when I first started in radio when they just invented postcards. Before that, it was many chiselled pieces of stone, but they invented postcards.
The back of a sealed
envelope, yes.
Yes.
You did get poison pen letters in those days. That was the equivalent of...
Did you get a few?
I didn't, because I'm always very affable and, but I didn't. But on tonight's show, we have the fine columnist David Aronovich. Fine columnist.
Oh, yeah.
He thinks that this Japanese woman with the decluttering, she said, do you know the Japanese woman?
Have no more than 30 books in your house.
Marie Kondo.
Marie Kondo is the woman.
Yeah, it's a big old phenomenon.
Yeah, and she said if you get hold of something and it doesn't spark joy, throw it away.
Yeah. So how does she do the dusting, or
Precisely.
You're going to need things.
That's why I'm getting divorced. That's a joke. That's a divorce joke for you guys.
Well, yes, you say that. You say that. According to David Aronovich, who wrote a piece about this in the Times. People think it's the silver bullet. It's a magic thing. You do the decluttering, and everything will be fine. And what he's saying is it's a distraction technique from what your real problems are.
Yeah.
So if you've got a marriage that's sort of crumbling a little bit, you think, I'll do the decluttering. It's a bit like avocados or jogging. It's one of those things that will solve all your problems. But it's not. She's not quite a snake oil salesperson, and she's very sincere about it. But he says it's all bollocks.
I think a lot of. I'm sorry. Hopefully, you're getting a phone call straight after 1 o'clock. Okay, people are phoning in. Tell them to phone in to save them rack them up for Martin. I think a lot of people are kind of taking her book as a Bible and following it very strictly instead of using it.
She's got a YouTube channel as well.
Oh, actually,
I've not even bought it because I've got a pile of books by the side of my bed that's increasingly getting quite depressing. I can't get to the bottom of them.
I bought the book, but I
did you?
Yeah, I did actually.
I just don't want to tidy up
because I've got too much stuff.
She also tells you to fold in a certain way.
Yeah.
So if you're always losing things, the way she tells you to fold, you'll be able to see everything in the drawer. Apparently, you fold upwards.
Fold?
Fold. Like towels and
like
things.
In a shop, where you can see, the rows of colours. I like the idea of that, but again, can't be bothered.
Who's putting towels in a drawer? Towels go in the airing cupboard.
Well, airing cupboard, whatever. But if you've ever worked a temporary job at Next, they tell you to, people come in, look at the jumpers, whatever. She tells you to fold it as if they were on sale in Topshop.
All right, well, listen, this is coming up after 1 o'clock. This is going to be the show of shows. You can phone Martin. Start dialing now, guys. 0344 499 1000. You can phone him about anything you want. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you, Sam. Martin's up next. This is Talk Radio.